Hey! Oh, for mature audiences only. Oh. Whoa, there he goes.
Language, situations, and violence, I think it is. It's like weird.
Oh, for mature audiences for
DLSV. I always thought it was like drug language, sex violence, but it's one of those is like situations, or dramatic situations or something.
Dramatic situations.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, the situation's too dramatic for me.
The DSLD, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's looking it up.
And then I opened and I'm still on Blue Sky, swear only Blue Sky.
Oh my god.
I love that. I think it's so charming.
Shite.
It's just wonderful. Oh, hi, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to RPG Clinic. I mean, yeah. I know it's all preamble, but, you know, this is how you know we're really here. 'Cause we're talking
And not
about swearing.
holograms.
Yeah.
So D is for dialogue.
Suggestive.
Intensely suggestive dialogue.
Oh.
L is language. S is sexual situations. And V is violence. But all of them are intense. Except for language, which is strong.
Strongly suggestive. Yeah, that's us.
I feel like surely dialogue comes under language. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know what they're
Or
saying, but like,
language, yeah.
but-
I would have assumed it was D for drugs, right?
right. Dialogue is language. Oh, man, that seems odd.
Warning, this stream has dialogue.
Well,
I guess one of them is I talk about, and the other one is I show.
right. Use the language
Intensely suggestive dialogue. I mean, isn't that the point? Yeah, a monologue, or if it's like, if we're role playing, we're supposed to be using intensely suggestive language so that you can imagine what's going on.
Oh, intensely suggestive.
Evocative, if you will.
Oh,
Imagine a drawer
yeah.
made out of pressboard.
Okay, seems like an odd. I guess it's suggestive in a way.
I am trained in improvisation, so picture paints itself.
Oh,
You're an award-winning improviser.
stop! I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Award winning?
Yeah.
For what?
Didn't your school win like the improv games?
Yeah, the A team. I was captain of the B team.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry. Actually, people probably don't know this story in chat.
I love that.
I went to an arts high school, so its improv team was pretty renowned, as you might imagine. And the reason that it had an improv team is because the Canadian Improv Games is a sanctioned sport of some kind. Improvisation.
You don't have to teach phys ed if they'll do some goddamn.
They'll do some improv and they'll like it. Anyway, it was all the like oldest, best, funniest kids in the school, and I auditioned one year, and they were like, "Great job, you can lead. You can lead this group of boys."
Oh no!
It was great. Actually, it was very fun. We had a really good time.
But
We
did
did-
you get to compete at the?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We competed against a number of other schools, including our better team. I was like, "Why am I here?"
Oh no, that's
So silly. Great
Captain
times.
Scott.
Yeah, I should have made them refer to me that way.
Yeah.
I think I just said, "You can call me that guy." No, I don't know what I said. We did not, Flower.
Very first and only time that I competed at the Canada Improv Games.
Yes.
The two co-team captains took me aside just before we went out on stage and said, "John,
To talk to them.
this is a sanctioned competition. You can't go what they called A-list. A-list, at least at the time, meant words that you weren't supposed to say.
Aha.
I don't know why it was called A-list, but they were like, you can't go A-list, because I had been known in other shows that we had done to... the thing is, I didn't go to bathroom humor, but I would swear.
Sure. To make a point.
Or I would earn a D for intensely suggestive.
Oh, dialogue. Yeah, very good.
And I was like, look, I know how to speak in front of different audiences. Like, and I felt it kind of insulting because they hadn't brought it up at all. And it was literally just before we went out on stage. And I was like, I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like, okay, no problem. And then the team goes out on stage. Everyone like claps and stuff like that. And they're like, all right, you guys are going to go first. Here's your first scene. The first person from our team to walk out, the first word out of his mouth was, "God damn." And like, and the two captains, I swear they were off in the wings. Both of them just went. And I was like,
I was really hoping the twist of the story would be that you
But I totally
Then-
just dropped it.
Yeah, just like a huge string of expletives.
Or that like you watched another team and it was just all curse words. Like you went up, you were clean, and then everyone else swore like sailor.
You're like, oh.
No, the end of that story is that I was the only one on that team who actually went on to become a professional improv performer for a little while.
There you go.
And they all, like, a few of them applied for the job and did not get it. So the thing is, it wasn't a fair competition anyway. Because
Oh, the audition
we applied at different
process,
times
yes.
and
Right.
you know, like all of that. But it wasn't fair in
They
that
already had you.
they wanted A-listers.
Hey.
It's in a comedy club. They don't want jokes about like, oh, my teddy bear has a boo boo. Oh no, your poor teddy bear. They want, oh, my
Challenge
teddy bear has a
accepted.
boo boo. Well, fuck it.
All right. So the
Oh,
moral
here,
of the
let me
story-
fix it. Oops, I broke it. Ha, 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 ha. Quick, stick it back
Are you a
together.
professional improv performer too?
My high school teacher, drama
God.
teacher, was like, yeah, we should do like the National Improv League. And, like,
Oh,
just a lot of promise and never delivered. But
Aw,
yeah,
it's too bad.
that it was a lot of like,
Sounds like me on a Saturday night.
hey everyone, do something
Promise never
really
delivered.
embarrassing in front of everyone during our high school's open house. And I was like, no.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go with no.
Bye. I'm gonna be in the wings.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Can you tell that it's been a while since all four of us have sat down together?
it's been a
Yes. It's been a while.
So let's see. What tore us apart? COVID?
Mm-hmm.
COVID did a number on us. COVID did a number on us for 2 weeks
Yeah.
because Kate got it.
And we
And-
tried to socially distance
Yeah.
and he got it anyway.
Then I got it anyway, even though like we were sleeping in different rooms, staying in different rooms, like just yelling at each other
Two
from
ships passing in the
around the hall.
Yeah.
And then after that, Kate had a contract that
Yeah.
we knew about, and we were trying to get this storyline wrapped up before that contract, and didn't. And now we're here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bye.
In the meantime,
Able to
we
do
still
that.
had to have we had some great times though.
Hell yeah, we did.
Bid Skylar for 10 Candles.
That's right.
We played Hunter Hunted and Inhuman Conditions.
Yeah, all of which, of course, are available on our YouTube channel. If you happen to miss them, I think it's worthwhile to watch some sweet one-shot.
And we
content.
had an RPG clinic.
Yep, that's right.
Clinic hours happened.
Flower of August, eternal creature is correct. It has been 10,000 years.
I mean, my last notes are dated October 20th, so I think that's the last
you're-
time we.
So you're the Rita?
Excuse me?
Rita Repulsa?
Repulsa,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh,
1,000 years on free.
I'm finally free!
Conquer Earth. Except that Earth, of course, despite the fact that we have fucking nukes, we're like, we need teenagers with attitude.
Oh, yeah. What?
They do have a lot of attitude, though.
Putties are like cockroaches. You know, they just keep coming back and they're immune to nukes.
Pretty good putty impression, actually. Petition to change this to a Power Rangers stream mid-session? No. I'll make it a tier.
I'll be a
4 or something.
putty. One of you can be an Animal Crossing character, and then we just have to find another character that talks
Excellent.
like
A
that.
sim, probably.
Yeah.
Gabariguba. I don't know.
That was pretty good.
I'll work on it.
Right, because if I tried to speak Simlish, first of all, I never really played The Sims. If
should
I
be
tried
good.
to speak Simlish, probably at some point it would just evolve into somebody being like, suck my jokes. Because I can't
Back it
do
down
anything
and
except
fuck
go,
you.
John, you have to get off.
You can't just say that.
Yeah.
Join us on the B team, Jonathan.
Captain will take good care of you.
Ugh.
Hi.
I'm happy to be back in this room instead.
Hi.
I could do Pig Latin instead. Okay, eh? All right, eh? Anybody, eh? Antwe, ute, ese, auhe, raitke, I,
Oh,
Osway, Enway, I, impeded K, in a,
yes.
Anna K, improve,
Improv. It should have been called the Improv A Games. Anyway, it's a Canadian joke for you. John, you were great at the Canadian Improv Games.
A message from the government of Canada.
Can you imagine just they do a new round, but it's like the Canadian improv. Part of our national handling.
The one kind of improv I always wanted to try was hockey style.
That's a thing here, eh? In this province, yeah.
It's Quebec specifically.
Right.
So each team's sit on a bench. There's a ref. You can get penalties, in which case you have to sit in the penalty box. Sometimes it's called, multiple people from different teams are called to perform together.
It seems really fun. I mean, intensive in a in a fun, competitive kind of sports-like way. I watch a lot of sports, guys. Trust me.
And
You can tell.
maybe role-playing needs a referee. Or maybe it needs safety cards.
Boy!
You don't have cards, you do have options. We'll get to those in a second. But what are these? Well, we have the green card, also known as the play card, which lets people know at the table that despite any outward appearance, if the player feels safe with what's going on, I consent. The yellow card, or the pause card, will briefly pause game in order to give a heads up to the table, inform them of something that needs to be taken into advisement, but once the card goes down, game can continue. The stop card, however, completely interrupts game. In our case, we will go to a be right back screen. This allows everyone to discuss out of character, person to person, and game will not resume until everyone at the table feels safe to continue. What are your options since you don't have these lovely cards? Well, you have a few. Most importantly, use your word hole. So that means messaging either us, you can whisper us, we'll see it on our screen. You can also whisper one of our moderators. They will have a green sword by their name, like Aragwen here. And also, our moderators are willing to keep your information anonymous, should you so choose. But you also always have the option, should you need, to remove yourself from chat and or the stream. We don't want to see you go, but we do want to see you safe.
100%. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you, Kate.
I feel like that's fast becoming a bit of a motto on this channel as well. Another motto on this.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Kate.
Kate.
Yes.
Oh, yes, 100. This guy. Yay! High five, I'm dad.
Oh no.
You don't need me for stream today, right? I'll show
Okay,
myself
Daddy.
out. It's actually called Mother's Touch.
Okay, Mommy? No.
Feels good.
Everybody loves a dummy mommy with wraparound shades touching them to heal them.
Wraparound shades.
I
Is
assume.
that really? I assume.
Left my wraparound shades in the bedroom.
Glasswalkers are fashion
Hot.
Actually, we're a
disasters
store all
Yeah, it's fair.
or fashion monsters.
But-
It's kind of both.
that are broken in the front hall.
I mean, they were super cheap. But yeah, I was like, we were in the car, and I was like, oh, it's really sunny, let me put these on.
Oh,
The force of your brain power was so great that it cracked
Yeah.
glasses in half. So bad.
flour is.
They were like non-description or whatever, so it's fine.
No, that's fair.
At least.
I'll say yes, flour. As near as I understand, you don't need to put down a bet on today. If you want to, you can, but feels
So-
like a sure thing. So
Scott, I will give you 1 extra XP if you can say mommy in such a way that it grosses everyone else out.
you actually, I don't know if you should be rewarding that kind of behavior.
I'm not actually going to,
Okay, that's fine.
because there's no way you could gross me out.
Ah, a challenge.
Not by saying mommy.
Okay. I'm not doing it now though.
It'll be when you least suspect.
That's how it's gonna work. Yeah.
Expect, suspect, all of the above.
Oh, man. While I'm at work,
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just going to hear, mommy. I'll be like, all right.
My face is gonna poke out from under the next stall. That's what's
At work.
at work, exactly.
Funnily enough, at work, you can't.
Oh, do they have
Stalls are floor to
good stalls? There you go.
In all the
Thank you.
bathroom facilities.
I don't know for certain.
You haven't been to every bathroom in the building. You haven't scoped
Yes.
it out for the best one.
Well, I've specifically, I'm not supposed to go into half
Yeah,
of them.
that's fair.
That'll gross them out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't get them, Aragwen. I like that. That's pretty nasty, actually. Yeah.
Next time Scoots gets sick, it's not an if, it's a when.
Or when you get the bonus XP.
My phone.
Oh,
Who's calling me at 2 a.m.?
But
Hello.
you're welcome if you want to showcase how little experience you've spent. 3, 2, 1. Yeah,
I didn't
they're not
spend
allowed.
any. Yeah.
They're gonna get a big chunk once the
Ooh.
site's over.
Chomp.
We were also, I think, not encouraged necessarily, but we had the option of digging a little bit into debt, knowing that we were going into a section where we'd be unable to spend XP. So that's
Spend all but one.
Yeah.
Just before we were given that option, I'm like, well, not quite.
that's it. So I'm sitting here looking at my like paltry amount, and I'm like, that's weird. Why don't I have much XP? Oh, right, I bought a big thing, and then it went into debt. So
It's part 4, Gil.
part 4. Yeah, sweet.
Been quite a while.
It's been a while.
It has been a long, yeah.
Since I streamed with friends today.
Tip of the cap.
It's been a while since I've said I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah. Can say it anytime you feel like you need to.
Sorry.
Oh, that was easy. Great.
It's part of our heritage.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, eh?
We need to change that sound effect so that it pauses the music, and then it.
Ah, yeah.
Notes.
The note has been taken.
Hey, can't stop, won't stop notes.
Do, 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 do.
What would be the most awkward thing for like Kate to start taking notes? Like I imagine a family dinner.
Oh, like when? Okay, yeah.
Some like everyone's having a good time, and someone's like, "Oh, that candle's a little too close to me," and Kate's just like,
I probably still have notes from like our last few days of rehearsal. It's gonna be like, this person's left calf muscle is still hurting them. This person's groin is hurting them. This person's shin is busted.
Oh my god.
This person's recovering from a concussion. Like, no,
Ugh.
there were no concussions
No
were
concussions.
sustained during the making of the wolves. Many people had bodily pain from that intensely, ankle roll, too much blood.
I was just wondering, why do you need to know that like the lighting designer's groin was pulled?
And here we are. For a little bit of additional context in the chat, Kate, as most people probably know, Kate was stage managing what was an excellent play that we all really enjoyed. But it was not cursed, certainly, but like there was a lot. It was an intensive show, and therefore there was a lot of intensive.
It's an hour and a half of doing exercise, basically. And like,
Body
they were
break.
hired because they were good actors, not because they were expert soccer players. But they had to look like they were expert
Let's
soccer
be fair,
players.
it's an hour and a half of exercise while also pouring your heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you're so busy thinking about like all the acting you're doing that maybe you go too far into a stretch. Like
that's what it's-
so many things. So yeah, anyway. Acting. It's not just remembering lines.
No.
Despite what talkbacks will lead you to
Despite
believe.
what most people would lead.
Wow,
Classic.
how long did you practice?
Called getting good. I'd ask you to try it, but
Oh,
we know.
John is the anti-scrub of acting, guys. For sure.
No, I'm sitting here with one of the first people who memorizes lines the fastest that I know.
I think the older I get, the worse I get at memorizing lines.
I tried.
Well, also, you do a
I
lot of
used to
work where
be
you don't
really
have to
good at it.
memorize that many lines.
I used to because I did Shakespeare plays in high school, and it got to the point pretty much around dress where I could fully recite the entirety of the scenes that I was in, including everybody else's lines. It was like Shakespeare. So good at memorizing.
But when was the last time you were in a play?
It's been a while.
Don't look at me. Although, unless it
might
was
have been
that
your
play, it
play.
might have been.
I don't know if I've been on
Yeah.
stage since
I
then.
don't know, you're
sounds
a girl.
great.
It was my swan song.
Oh God, that? Oh, no,
It was a riot.
I loved it. I mean, I had a great time.
So what I'm going
I
to say
would
is,
go.
it's not
Yeah.
that you're bad at memorizing, it's that you're out of practice.
I mean, yeah, I do struggle with memorizing like paramedic speak when I'm doing auditions for like the medical
Because it
field.
doesn't mean anything to you. You might as well be trying to memorize something in another language.
Yeah, like me
Excuse me.
saying, I love you, Scott.
What? It means so much. To
I
you.
don't remember the words.
Oh wow. It's, he says
Because
them
they're
so often.
always-
They're
just in here.
Oh,
I only know how to express it.
with IKEA press board.
It's true. Do you remember what happened last session?
Barely.
Alongside on the left and flag at the ready, the pack headed to the main vent of the newly active volcano at the top of Mount Royal. They learned that eruption was inevitable, but decided to appeal to spirits, notably Goose, to divert lava flow in an effort to protect the cairn. Amid warnings that black spiral dancers had laid traps around the mountain to keep the guru boxed in, Macris and Troyan found Jennifer Slade too injured to keep fighting. Macris engaged with remaining BSDs, while Troyan negotiated with one who'd taken Slade hostage. Troyan slew the spiral after she claimed that Sky was a traitor to the Gaians. Macris notched another kill, but not before being cut by a strange blade. Meanwhile, Dante successfully convinced Goose to come to the physical world to aid directly in defending the cairn from the impending eruption. After he brought Goose across the gauntlet, he realized that Hannah had been cut by a mind spiral, putting the Right Master in jeopardy.
It's not looking great for our heroes.
Yeah, my last note is 1 hour till boom.
Boom.
Yay, volcano boom.
Do you have any notes on your the cut?
I got knifed, but no damage, question mark.
Yep.
I know that the mind spiral clouds and poisons the mind, and it does a superficial willpower damage every 10 minutes for every 30 minutes, depending on if you save or not. But that's not necessarily what I was kept by, so who knows?
Right. I think I misunderstood that because I did make a note that was specific to you, but I don't think I don't think this is right.
Resist enough to be affected every 30 minutes. So I resist enough for that, but I don't think.
I think I probably made up the second part.
Because, yeah, it's every 30 minutes, so that's why I saved. I resisted enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But full aggravated, incapped, dead without spiritual help. Bad news bears.
Yikes.
Yeah, bad news bears is right.
Good thing we're wolves.
Hey! The good news wolves are
The wolves.
we are the wolves. Oh, heck name. The wolf.
Now we each pick a number from the
From the show?
Oh.
Nice. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. We'll work on it. Yeah. So,
Look, there's going to be a brief period of time after we begin where there will be a chance for people to ask about, like, where are you, what's going on, and all of that. It's also been a long time. So this is a message for all of you out there, either watching currently live or those of you who are listening or watching after the fact. We didn't intend to have such a long break, which means that, and I'll be honest with you, some things may change and some things may have to be retconned based on today's session and previous sessions. We're going to try not to, obviously, but if we forget something and we aren't reminded in time, or if we change a ruling or a tweak because we don't remember what happened last session, that's the way it is. I don't typically rewatch sessions.
Nope.
It's nice to have that there, and obviously if anybody's there and remembers something and wants to bring it up, they can, and we'll see if we want to pull it in. But for those of you who are listening in sequential order, it's been like over a month
Yeah.
since we last played, which is not typical for our group.
No.
So just please bear with us and be kind with the players and with myself, because we're here to have fun. We're not here to be consistent.
if we were here for
Consistency.
yeah, consistent fun is what it is, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we even didn't take notes because we assumed we were playing the next week. So we're like, whatever, I'll remember next week. 6 weeks later.
So if there's a continuity conflict, almost certainly this session overrules. If it's something that happened in previous sessions and we forgot about it, it's not that it goes away necessarily if we remember it, but I don't think there's anything there that we have to necessarily worry about.
And we might pause more than usual to like discuss amongst ourselves if one of us has a certain note or remember something, and we'll all figure it out together.
You've got pause cards. That's what they're
Yeah, it's true. Healing and such will be done on stream, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. On stream. What do you think we're doing right now? Guys, I've been doing this for literally 8 years. Like, what is happening? Okay.
Although that's not to say that if you are listening to this sequentially and you do discover the errors that we make, by all means post them in the Discord. I'll be curious.
We love engagement.
Like and subscribe.
Yes. Oh. Mm-hmm. Sure.
I once heard somebody say that there is only one true enemy in a role-playing game, and it's time. Whether it's because scheduling kills role-playing games, or whether it's because usually the thing that makes sure that the heroes don't win is time. They don't have time to prepare themselves. They don't have time to heal their wounds before their next attack. They don't have time to secure what's required before the clock ticks down and the explosion happens. It's time. Time is our enemy today because it's been a while since we've played and we're all old. But time's your enemy as well. Because you have 8 hours until sunrise, which some would say that means that instead of not having enough time, you have too much. The right ends at sunrise, not afterwards. It could end before. But if it does, that means that it ends in failure. And everything that you've sacrificed up to this point, while maybe not for naught, means that you don't get to experience the cairn revitalized. In fact, you could be less one cairn completely, depending on how you do this. As I've spoken before, whether it's on clinic hours with you three or with our audience, I don't know how this is going to turn out. There are certain facts that I know in my head that are true, but not the future. That's up to you. This time you have the chance to make sure that time isn't necessarily your enemy. When you meet the future, it's up to you to make sure that you do everything you can so that it's the one you want. Where are you?
The Cairn of the Weathered Storm, just outside the circle of the ritual, where the ritual is being performed currently by Sight of Seven. I don't remember every single guru who is present with us, but the pack is here.
There aren't many.
Yeah, that's fair too. A lot of folks had dispersed to defend.
So the people who are here right now, there's Juan, but Juan is injured and is unable to participate fully. There's Hannah, Sight of Seven.
Yep.
But she was just cut with a mind spiral. Mm-hmm. There's the three of you. Goose is actually in your arms.
Correct.
There's, I think, Jennifer Slade has been pulled back.
Yeah. She's lost the wolf and is too injured to continue fighting. So she's
damn it.
been brought back.
Yeah, okay. Put all the wounded here.
Yeah,
On the left
piling
and
them.
Flag at the Ready are both here. However, they're immediately going to leave in order to deal with other things as their players are not currently on here.
Yeah.
But you'll get the chance to catch up with them some other time.
Can I ask about willpower, rage, etc.? Stats, if you will.
It's not looking great. But it's also not as bad as it could be. You may heal your willpower now. Exceptionally, even though this is, I said that we wouldn't. If you have acted in accordance with your patron, you may heal one aggravated willpower. Which means, Kate, did you act with honor?
I flipped my book weird.
Honor.
And Elizabeth, did Troy enact with glory?
She would argue that killing a spiral dancer was glorious, even though it was not honorable.
I'd agree.
It's glorious.
You can heal one.
Thank you.
No one's asking about honor. Nice.
I think so. Macris came to the aid of a lot of people, even Slade, who she doesn't super like, but feels honorable.
I would agree.
Nice.
You have 8 hours until sunrise.
You have 1 hour until the eruption. Actually, now it's more like 45 minutes.
Oh no.
Cool.
Any other questions?
Rage? Will it reset?
Your rage is not resetting. You're
Great.
still in the middle of what you're in.
In the thick of it, as it were.
Dante's holding a goose and he's fucking pissed.
Finally, in terms of other guru that you are aware of, you know that Guy Boucher is out. You don't know if he's dead.
He fell into a pit of silver, I believe. Because there are
Oh
silver
my
traps.
god!
Yeah, there are silver traps around. I think he fell victim to one of those.
Oh, Jesus. We received
Dead
like a... Yeah, there was like a howl from Apotheosis that someone had gone down. Or maybe that was different, I don't know.
Right.
But
Right.
That's it. Brutskis.
It's true. A black fairy as well. Yeah.
Okay. Dante turns. He's already explained why he's holding a goose. This is the goose, in fact, not a goose.
You got a goose.
Despite the sort of rage like coursing through his veins, he's trying not to. He's holding goose as sort of gently as possible in this moment. I'm gonna make sure Sight of 7 can let me know if she starts suffering too much to continue the rite, so I can rush back. We need to go right now. And he points towards the fire, I don't know, from the peak of this volcano. Well, the peak, the top of the mountain
Right
that
now,
has...
it's not so much glowy as it's getting hard to see.
Oh, from the ash and stuff, right? Yeah, my god, you're right, yeah.
It's
Oh,
snowing
yeah.
around you.
Oh.
But it's not snow, it's ash.
Oh no.
Are we gas masks still? Actually, thank you. That's something to
yes,
remember. I feel like, yes.
Gas mask status. Torian, Do, Hana, Zach, Packet lost 1.
Dante?
Flag at the ready on the left.
That sure sounds like everyone else.
You're breathing through the goose's foliage.
Foliage.
Yeah. No, Zach theoretically left his behind when he went off to get the
Northern Guard.
Northern
Zach
Guard.
has not returned.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. They came, but he did not come back
So,
right now.
are we okay to give Zach the Dante? Or
Can't have a gas mask.
basically lose his mask?
It's up to you.
I would like to have the mask, please. For the purposes of not dying.
I'll point out that none of the masks are dedicated to you, so
No.
if you are outside of Glabro, you can't wear them.
Okay. Oh,
So
interesting.
Krynos, Hispo, or Lupus,
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
because a gas mask isn't effective unless it forms a seal
Yeah.
around your face.
Right.
Technically, you shouldn't even have a beard, but
Make an exception.
let it go.
I don't think Dante does, actually. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh, is he super clean shaven?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, the other person, Sky, is no longer available. Sky
Yeah,
got taken
Sky
by
is
Stag, and you
with
don't know where
Stag.
she is.
Well,
I forgot.
Yeah,
how could you forget?
Worst thing. Oh my god. Get some water. No problemo. I forgot how much of a disaster that was. Can I continue playing in the meantime? Is that okay? Because he's going to turn and head towards Sight of 7. She's continuing the ritual as she must. She's the right
She's
hand.
continuing the ritual, but I'm going to ask you to roll me your wits occult.
Okay. Gorge. Three successes.
She's starting to slur the words slightly. You estimate that she has an hour, maybe 2, but she will not be able to complete the ritual.
Okay. That's a good estimate to know.
Enough time to hopefully divert the boom and then get back here.
Exactly. But I'm gonna make sure. You don't have to respond, just listen. I'm gonna make sure you can tell me if anything happens. I'm gonna use Mind Speak on Sight of 7 so that she can tell me if she's going down or if something happens at the ritual site. Can I do this? Can I establish a two-way connection with her? Yeah. That's Mind Speak.
Mind Speak specifically.
Cost no willpower.
So Mind Speak
Not even
does
just a
say
test, yeah.
that it is receive thoughts to a single subject.
Right. Okay. I just need to know if I need Sight of Seven to be able to communicate with me, even if it's only a help while we're gone.
So technically,
Yeah.
it lasts for a scene. So you can establish it without being in line of sight because you know her. Then you have to make a roll.
Okay. If I establish it now,
Then you don't have to make a roll, but after a scene, it will end.
okay. The scene is the volcano. Diverting a volcano flow.
The scene will end definitely before the volcano erupts.
Okay.
Scenes are supposed to last about 15-20 minutes, up to an hour.
Is it worth doing it anyway? Because then you can just reactivate
willpower.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it costs a willpower.
I'm gonna do it once we get to the mountain.
You got it.
Once we reach the peak.
Understood.
So he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The difficulty. The difficulty would be 2.
Okay.
Establish
Okay. Then that's fine.
And it's resolve wisdom.
Pretty good pool.
Yeah.
He's gonna make sure that she understands. You'll be able to tell us if anything's going wrong. We're gonna make sure this mountain survives, and then we're gonna make sure this cairn arrives.
Juan is pushing herself up to a seated position. She's just looking back and forth between all of you, and then she is lifting up the mask to try to hand it off. Because hands up, all of you who's wearing a mask currently. She's lifting her mask to try to give it to Macros.
This one's too. Guess I'm going closer.
It is true.
And how is Juan injured?
Yes, she's out of the fight. She's not dying, but she is, like, her legs currently are not capable of sustaining her weight. Unless somebody wants to.
What?
Lose touch.
Spend my resources healing her? I don't think so.
But
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sorry, guys. Rude.
Yeah.
you gave this to me. I expect you to give it back.
Oh, I will.
Underneath you, the ground trembles.
Right. We're going.
Are we ready? I mean, we don't have.
Does it matter?
Yeah, we don't have the option. Let's try to save this place. And yeah, without any more ado, I think we're headed up to the crater at the top of Mount Royal. Oh, Jesus, scary.
Okay.
That's the planet.
This is going to be a stamina athletics roll. Difficulty right now is only 2.
Anybody in Glabro gets a 2 die.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing a rite of rage.
This is assuming, by the way, that you're wearing your
Gas mask. Thank you.
2 successes.
You just need the 2. There's no advantage to getting more. Before you start blowing all your willpower to be like, what? 7.
Look how staminous I am.
I hadn't done my rituals.
2 successes. Whoa.
Okay.
Stamthletics.
Okay.
I have lots of those. Three successes.
Great. The mountain, normally, if you're headed from the cairn towards the peak, you're running through some areas that would be normally populated with visitors. This is a national park, essentially. Well, is it a national park? No, it is a park. There's plenty of places for people to be, whether it's at the at Beaver Lake, which currently is drained,
Whoops.
contains the corpse of
Concrete indentation. Yeah.
yeah.
Skate park.
the hiking trails.
but there's no one here. No one. I will ask one of you to roll me your wits awareness. You can be helped by the others.
I have 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think that's going to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 5.
I'm happy to help.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You each have
Awareness.
the dot in
Yeah.
awareness. Great.
You're carrying Goose with you?
I'm trying to shield her from what I assume will be worsening heat, but like I don't have a heat resistant goose jacket, so
4 is a good result. Yeah.
yeah.
4.
You don't detect anybody on your way up the mountain,
Okay.
friend or foe.
Okay.
But as you approach towards the top, Goose starts struggling if you're trying to shield her.
I kind of look down at her. What is it?
Stop.
We can't stop.
My child, you do not protect me. Her wings flare out, and for a moment, her wingspan is wider than it should be, but it forms an effective barrier for all three of you to stand behind as you are making your way further up the mountain towards the heat.
Sick.
Stand Goose.
The lava needs to be redirected away from the cairn, but you should not endanger the city. It will draw attention. I already know that there's somebody who's planning on excavating a trench, but you're going to need to determine where that trench goes and mark it.
Sorry, dead bodies. Cemetery it is.
I think to the north.
West.
West. To the west.
Like Côte d'Ivoire runs
Yeah.
alongside all.
Oh, that's right, and it's that way. Yeah.
I mean, what Montreal calls west. It's actually
Sure, classic.
Yeah, the cemeteries are all on the west, quote unquote west.
We can't endanger the living for the sake of the dead.
Yeah.
All right. Mount Royal Cemetery, you can see, is in the center here, but the cairn is over to the right, so you're trying to divert it to the western side of the mountain
Yeah.
as opposed to the east from the peak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the east goes down into the plateau, which is all flat, whereas the west, like the next group of houses, is up a hill for Côte d'Ivoire and West Mountain stuff. So, yeah, it feels better.
This is the right thing
Geography.
to do.
Find thin branches, tie them in a knot, place them at intervals, show where the lava must flow.
Right.
Yep.
Troy, Goose may need someone physically diverting the lava as well, but we'll get there when we
Leave that to me. Go.
Okay. I will leave Goose. Oh my god. Who probably looks very small and vulnerable right now.
Yep. But is standing now close to the edge of the crater.
Goose, I can go into the volcano without being burned.
Is there something in the volcano you need?
Just saying that if there is, let me do it, not you.
Thank you. But you should go. Don't worry. There is no cairn without me.
It's true.
Right. She will turn
Give me
and
your intelligence occult there, buddy.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Before you slap.
before I
It's true.
I will. I mean, okay, yeah. Sorry, I'll roll first, and then we'll have this conversation.
that's not a great
Whoa! Hello. It's 2 successes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, more or less. Okay, great.
More or less.
What was that look up to the top left?
Because
just design.
technically she could designate another guardian for the cairn, but who'd she designate?
Guardian mattress.
We spiritify Macros to become a mattress. Guardian mattress. Very good. So, we're going to follow Goose's instructions as best as we can. We're trying to find long, thin branches, which is going to be challenging because it's Char City up here, I imagine. We're going to lay them out in a path to sort of create this, essentially this trench for the lava to flow down. And
Each time
yeah,
that you lay one of these down. Actually, no, you know what? We're going to find out how quickly you do it. This is going to be a dexterity survival.
I
okay.
think that's going to be mattress.
Or is it all of us?
Oh, all of us?
Oh, it's one of you who will lead. The others will help.
Do either of you have dots of survival?
No.
I do.
So
I'd be happy to help.
You can add a rage die.
You can add a rage die if you want.
I only have.
Yay!
Statistically, it seems okay.
Yeah.
Put my finger
over the
Is it worth the die for the risking the brutal?
You probably shouldn't ask me.
Oh, wait. No, sorry, Dante. You're doing the occulty stuff.
Excuse me.
That's 4. I could reroll my other 3 dice.
Four successes.
Let's do 4.
Great.
Each time that you successfully, after the first,
Yeah.
stake one of these into the ground, you start seeing that the earth begins to fall away. Almost as if instead of it being dug, it's being absorbed back into the mountain.
Cool.
But it's creating a large trench.
That's incredible.
But as you're continuing to pull these trenches, and remember that there's certain vents that are occurring not just at the main lip, so you're going to have to put those along as well, which with 4 successes you'd realize and you would have no trouble doing. But as you're doing this, once you reach close to the cemetery, at that point, you can see that there are 4 figures who are crouched just outside the gate. And you hear a voice, a familiar voice, call out. But it's not a voice that's spoken to Troyan. It's a voice that's spoken to someone else that she has played.
You're a fake.
Was it Alice? It wasn't Alice. What's her name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Good memory.
It's the fake name I always give.
Classic.
Good
Always.
to know.
Always.
I'm like, no, this isn't Elizabeth. This is Nicole. I'm like, wow, Liz. I guess we aren't friends anymore.
Do you need help?
Shit.
No, I got this.
There's no need to risk. We do not want to see the cairn destroyed.
Bullshit.
I say just corrupted, but under my breath, and then bullshit gets shouted out, and Dante's like, yeah, it is.
If you want to prove that you're going to help us, fucking help us without us asking for it. We don't need to bow to you if you actually give a shit.
I'm pretty sure you would attack us if we advanced any further.
Oh. Talk shit, get hit. Place the leather stick.
If you don't need help, we'll retreat. There's no need for further war tonight.
Oh, are you losing?
No. We just want to make sure that the cairn is safe.
Like I said, prove it. Shut up.
No.
No, I like this.
Wow.
We're not attacking you. We have the numbers advantage.
Have you counted those numbers recently?
4, 3.
I always told you they couldn't count.
John, while this is happening, I want to try to establish mind speak with Sight of 7.
Okay.
Again, this is the intention is just if she's in trouble, because I don't want to miss the ritual. That's all. Just
Okay.
FYI.
Make your roll.
Yeah.
Difficulty is 2.
You can do it on test 2.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. 3 successes. Oh, I gotta spend.
We've diverted Project Twilight so that they cannot interfere on the mountain, or that they cannot redirect the flow elsewhere. You don't think that the mortals don't realize that this is about to go up?
God, they must have thousands if you found more to kill. Look, are you gonna help us or not? Because if you're not, fuck off.
Why the hell are you here?
To protect the cairn.
Then fucking do it.
No, to protect the cairn until you can have it.
Well, obviously.
Yes.
You're never going to. Do we need to have this out now?
No. And that's why I'm offering to help. Now, you can pay attention to your own tenets. That you shall take no action that allows a cairn to be violated. And understand that we do not intend to step on your cairn's borders tonight. But we can help make sure that the lava does not reach. Your trenches will not be enough.
How many times do I have to say help if you're helping before you actually do something?
Because we want assurances that we'll not be attacked.
Who fucking who? We're either gonna get lavaed or fight each other, so pick one.
Sorry.
Maybe both.
Dante shakes his head at these two. Like
You've killed
no deal.
enough of us tonight.
So what changed your mind?
Nothing. It was never our intention to see the cairn fall. Then fine. Good luck on your own.
I literally said come help,
You
but
did not give me assurances we wouldn't be attacked. There's no reason for us to advance so that we can kill each other and see the cairn still fall.
therefore you're violating the tenets because you're a fucking chicken.
They don't. He doesn't believe in the same things we believe in.
That's right. I don't give a damn about your litany.
And I'm sorry to say we cannot control the actions of any of those who may show up here and not have made the same deal. Although to be fair, I don't make deals with devils.
You've established a mind speak.
No reaction from Dante.
Tell them. Tell them to let us through. There are 4 of us. It's the most that we're willing to risk on the mountain itself.
You've had your answer. It's not going to change tonight. I would probably, if I were you, regroup with those of you who are still alive so you can find out where you want to make your last stand. Get the fuck off our mountain. His hand goes to his gun. Sorry, I guess to his tattoo? I don't... I realize. Yeah, sorry, he just does this. It's really stupid.
Highest manipulation intimidation.
5?
6.
Yeah. Oh, but guys, when you need me to
Also have-
resolve a cult, I am there. for you.
You're doing more talking, so you should roll.
I also only have one rage, so I can't fuckity fuck up.
Yay!
No, come on.
Did he fuck up?
I do a right of rage on Macros really quick. I shove mattress. Sorry, I shove Macros from behind.
Just jump on top of him.
Yeah, boingy, boingy, boingy.
4 successes, I could reroll for more.
You and your 4.
Yeah. Well, help really helps.
There's a low whistle. We're leaving. I should point out that there's still a sizable distance between.
Right, we're not gonna just like...
Yeah, you're not like face to face. We're leaving.
There you have it. Spirals. More worried about their own hides than their possible gains.
Macros.
I'm getting a lot of mixed signals here.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. and leave. We don't want your corruption here while we're trying to build something.
Be reborn in fire, then. And then he looks at Macros. Macros, roll me your stamina occult.
Thanks for taking the lead on this one, folks. I'm just like, there.
You're like, how do I close the distance so that I can fuck this
Troy's
guy
still
up real
dealing with
bad?
her
I
trauma.
can close the distance.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
My claws will sink right into their flesh.
I will spend the willpower.
Way.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong direction.
Oh,
Oh,
you're going the wrong way, Matt.
Did I have? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. 3.
excuse me, you had one before, yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the 2 extra successes, so that's
Woo!
4 successes.
Whoa!
Your wound
Yeah.
tingles. But like enough that you notice like what the and but
While he's staring at me.
while he makes eye contact with you. But that's it.
Yeah, you've already done your damage.
See you soon.
Better hope not.
And they all turn and walk away. Incidentally, there's no impression that he gives any indication that he knows who you are.
Oh, okay. Then can I say that the initial "no, I don't need your help" was not done in an American
I didn't
accent?
think you meant
Thank
that.
you. I thought it was like he
Yeah.
was like, "Are you being captured by some evil guru? Do you need
No.
help?" Totally misread the opener.
No,
it's fine.
My assumption was that that your accent slipped, not that you're.
It slipped plenty, but I don't think it would go that far.
Whoa.
No, so there's no indication that he understands that Troyan and Nicole are the same person.
Oh, good.
No indication.
No.
Macros, you. Yeah.
So he lets out a series of slow whistles, and all 4 of them start to melt back among the tombstones. It's a cautious retreat. They're keeping an eye on you, but they are retreating. What do you want with me?
I'm establishing this connection so that you can tell me when you are too far gone.
It will be some time.
Don't be a hero, Sight of 7. You are already.
You fool. We're all heroes.
We're doing our part. Focus up. I need you to keep the ritual going until I return.
So part of the problem is that she can't focus on talking to you and
Yeah.
doing the ritual.
So I'm gonna,
But also, like, she's
It's
not
clear.
doing great.
Yeah, like, okay, no, for sure. And I don't want to keep pestering her inside her own brain while she's trying to do her thing. Okay.
Are we safe?
Nearly. We're doing the work now.
Understood. And then that's when you hear another. And the first few spouts start appearing over the lip of the volcano. Light starts to emanate from beyond just the lip. The eruption has begun.
Oh my god. Can we go faster?
Well, you've got the trench.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's in place. Is it enough?
We run back and we see what Goose needs to continue,
Yeah.
or perhaps maybe we can undermine some of the explosive force from the inside somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
Hello. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
By now, you can see a silhouette in the air, in the glowing light at the top, that on the east side of the mountain, there's again those stretched wings, but they're stretching even further and further, as if she's willing the lava to only go in the trenches on the west side.
Would I, if the intention is to sort of, have this eruption move in one direction, which it is, is there some way that we could... It's not possible for a guru to dig a trench through solid rock and earth, but is it possible to undermine that side of the mountain somehow from within the crater?
Somebody undermined this mountain in the first place.
Well, that's a good point, right?
Oh boy.
I want to know if Troyan can do something.
I know.
Okay.
I wish I could think of something.
Well, I guess that's what I'm asking. Not you, I was just... generally.
Because, yeah, I would I mean, she can go closer, she can go into it. But, yeah.
You hear 3 separate howls. One is coming from the top. Goose is in danger.
Oh my god. Okay.
That one sounds like it's coming from Apotheosis. It reads, Goose is in danger. She is under attack. I need assistance now. 2. You hear a howl. This one sounds like it might be Juan, but Juan isn't nearly as expressive as Apotheosis. The cairn is under attack. I need assistance now. And the 3rd is coming from the base of the mountain on the south side. Reinforcements are arriving. I need assistance now. This is a voice that you can't recognize, but that could mean that it's someone from the Northern Guard. Or not.
Or not.
Okay, Kate speaking. Macros isn't this tactical, but just to talk it out.
I do like me a tactical mattress.
Whoa, TACMAT!
Yeah, talking this out loud will be
Yeah.
great. Because Liz, am having a hard time coming up
Okay,
with things.
so south, possibly Northern Guard. Reinforcements are arriving, need help. Like, I think we're at the point where we need to sort of focus.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally that person will retreat, in my mind. It's, again, Kate. Goose in danger is important, because it's Goose and it's the volcano control. And Juan, Karen under attack important. So I just wonder if we #split the party. But also Goose is on our way back to the Karen. As far as I know.
A tactical reminder,
Yeah.
you're not the only ones on the mountain.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
Theoretically, other Northern Guard will help Northern Guard.
I
Or...
hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever.
I think it makes sense for Troyan to be one of the folks who goes to try to help Goose, because Goose is near the heart of the volcano, or the mouth
And
pit.
I need to go back
I'll
to the
need to go
cairn.
back anyway.
As-
So
back
then
and right, Master.
I would say Macros will start. Again, my understanding of our current geography is that Goose is at least somewhat on the way, if it's not as direct a path, but somewhat on our way back towards the cairn. So we'd go up to lava,
Yep. And then I'll stay
Dante
there.
takes a more direct path? Question mark.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's the plan. Dante is, break! Dante's going to race towards the cairn, Troyan towards Goose at the lip of the crater,
Yeah,
and Macros towards Goose, but with the understanding that she'll rejoin the cairn.
can we afford a rite of rage on the way?
I don't think so.
Dang.
I mean, sorry, it can be done quickly.
A rite of rage.
I
would-
gain a rage because BSDs pretended they were going to help and then fucked off.
I mean, they fucked off because you told them to.
No, I told them to help, and
Yeah.
they didn't.
But then,
Fucked off because Dante,
I
Dante.
did.
Yeah.
Angry at Dante.
Yeah, I'll let you get a rage for that.
Yeah, but you have to punch
You can take a rite of rage now. It will take you at least 5 minutes.
No. Sorry, I don't think
No,
so.
no, no,
I
it's
don't think
fine.
so. This is what it is.
Now, if you want to, you can try to deal damage to each other in a more direct way. But it means that you're trading rage for either physical or mental damage.
Yeah, and I've got primal anger as well, but that would be insane. That would be another ag damage.
Oh, is that ag for rage?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it does. Yeah.
Gain rage equal to the number of successes on a straight glory test. But
Pretty good. Don't want to get hurt.
yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm heading to the cairn.
Yep.
And
I'm
you're heading to the Goose.
to the volcano.
I would also argue you don't want to have high rage. If you're going to be taking up the right, that's several rolls that you'll have to make.
Yeah.
So the two of you are headed up.
Yep.
You're headed east.
Headed east. As fast as my little Glabro legs can carry
At
me.
least we're already in Glabro.
You can shift to lupus.
I can tell you.
Lose my...
You would lose your form,
I can
and you would
stay.
lose
my
your gas
mask.
mask.
Pissing.
So it's not... Although, actually... Though, I might also
You
lose
can carry the
rage.
gas mask with you, by the way. In lupus, you can just carry it in your jaws.
That's a... Yeah. And
Drop
maybe
it
lose a
with
wage.
whatever. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, you wouldn't lose rage.
You have to roll for lupus.
I have to
Not for
shake.
lupus.
Huh? Oh, lupus. Right. Not
roll for lupus.
the other
Thinking
one.
Hispo?
Hispo, yes, I was. Yeah, no, I gotta get there as fast as I can. I think that's the plan.
So, choose your form.
Let's do it. Godspeed. Sorry. Guru speed. Gaia speed, that's the one, obviously.
All right. You are on the way to the cairn. You two are on the way to the top. You are not headed to the base of the mountain.
No.
Excellent.
Sorry, guys.
I will remember this.
See you in a month.
As the two of you start moving up, you see that Goose is still straining with her arms out wide. So whoever is attacking her hasn't arrived yet or hasn't made it to her. But you can hear the sounds of gunfire, automatic weaponry.
Fuckers. I head towards it.
Boss.
These we'll let you actually figure this out. That's going to be a wits awareness roll.
5. I think you said you were 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can help if you want.
Reminder, you now have 2 rage.
Thank you.
Before we invalidate the whole roll.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, nice.
5 successes.
Whoa!
I got 2 zeros.
That's the one.
You see a wolf who's glowing with electronic light running down her mane. Wolves don't have manes, but
Whatever.
who is snapping and harrying at 3 what look like soldiers, but they are large and they are wearing armor that is beyond just what you've seen on others. It's not just like a Kevlar vest. They are wearing some very heavy duty suits with full encased helmets, and the weapons that they're carrying are very large. They seem to be some kind of automatic rifles, but
Ooh.
you can't see their faces. But they're firing at this wolf, whose identity I'm being coy about, but I shouldn't be.
Presumably apotheosis.
Presumably apotheosis or...
Apotheosis.
I did. Oh, I'm so good to myself. Okay,
What?
great. I was gonna write the table on the back, and then I rewrote the table on the back. Okay.
What?
She's darting in and out of trees, like trying to bite at their ankles and then scurry away so that she doesn't overly get shot. She's moving quickly, but she's not going to be able to maintain them. She's only managing to slow them down slightly as they continue to head up the mountain. In 2 rounds, they will be in sight of Goose if they can see her.
I shifted to Glabro. I did not lose rage. And then I'm heading straight for him.
I should also point out that Apotheosis won't be able to last very long close to the top of the mountain without a gas mask.
Are they wearing gas masks? The soldiers?
The soldiers are wearing fully encased helmets.
Things, yeah.
So yes,
Probably.
equivalent to.
We were to
But
try to
apotheosis
rip
is not.
one of those helmets off. What kind of roll would that be?
Strength. It's built into the suit.
Okay.
So it's not out of the question. So it's either going to be like a straight up strength roll to rip it off, or you'd have to have enough technology to figure out how to open it manually.
Okay, cool. I feel like that might be a good play. Because that might also fuck with their vision.
Just thinking about punching their heads in.
Yes, well, that too.
From this angle, by the
Yep.
way, you see that Goose's feathers
Yeah.
look like they're alight with fire as she's pushing back on the lava itself. However, she doesn't seem to be in distress, just effort. Like, she's not like, ow, 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 it hurts, I'm going to die. It's more like,
yeah.
you know, trying to. So if she's disrupted, it could mean that the lava will slip down on the wrong side of the mountain and miss some of your trenches. Some of it is already starting to flow down those trenches.
Got my cheat sheet open on my phone. Just what I'm doing on my phone. Okay. All right. Well, there's 3. There's 3 of us.
Let's do this.
Not me.
Dante,
Yeah.
roll me your wits awareness.
Okay.
You'll get 1 extra die for being in lupus.
Thanks. Wow. Yeah. It's a good day. 5 successes. What?
As you're running towards, you see that there's other, 2 more of these same that I just described.
Yeah.
Over there. They're also now headed towards the cairn. Only this one currently has smashed the butt of their rifle directly down onto Brandon Patel's neck.
Ooh.
He's on the ground, and they've stepped on his legs, so he can't get up. He is in Hamid,
He's in trouble. He's in big trouble.
It's not ideal.
but you are still a fair distance from the cairn, and there's 2 of them. He's currently pinned and unable to fight. Probably has lost the wolf if he's in Hamid right now.
As I am racing towards them, I have a good sense of technology and firearms, so I might be able to discern how either how to release their helmets or how to kind of not undo their armor, but like weaken them from their body armored state. If I can figure out how to do that, I would want to try.
Do you want to observe them from afar, or do you want to get up close and personal with them?
I want to get up close and personal.
Your funeral. First, let's roll me your stamina.
Okay. Just straight, eh?
Yeah.
Rage dice? Yes.
Yeah.
1 success.
Okay. You are going to take 1
Oh.
superficial damage, as you aren't wearing a gas mask
Correct.
currently. But as you charge in, you hear Brandon just shout out, "No, the cairn! The cairn!"
What I want to do is shift to Hispo as I leap, sort of, because I'm moving so fast, I presume they won't be able to get a bead on me, even with massive, automatic weapons. I want to get in as fast as I can, shift to Lupus as I'm leaping, and try to tear... I just want to tear one of their arms off. That's what I want to try to do. If it's a get in, get out situation, then maybe that's all I'll have time to do. That's what I want to try to
Well,
do.
then let's dance.
Okay. It'll be a shift and then a attack, I guess. So yeah, okay, let's do this. Shift, rage, lose.
They don't have rage.
They have discipline.
That's not a thing
They
that
have.
they have.
Beep boops.
Beep boop.
Yeah, the keys of the Monday.
I'm gonna try this at some point.
You hear
Oh,
you hear Brandon just spit up at them just as you're starting to attack. Need your fancy toys to take care of me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Successes?
Just rolling it now. Strength. I think it's brawl still, eh? For
Yeah.
like a bite, like I've described. Whoa. Oh, yes.
Though it doesn't do aggravated, you're in lupus.
I switched to Hispo, sorry.
Oh, then it definitely doesn't aggravate it.
But I don't get the bonus for because I
you get the
shifted
plus
this
2,
round.
but then you also get the minus 2 for the shift.
Reroll. Here we go. All right, let's do this. Here we go. We need something. We need... Papa needs a new car. It's 3 successes, John.
9 successes.
I say I actually went Hispa instead.
Okay.
Now,
This is bad.
that's cut in half. So that's 3 superficial damage as bullets just start.
I really thought I could get in before they could do this.
However, you can feel within them that 2 of them leave your body. Exit. One of them that's stuck close to your sternum. You can feel it starting to get hotter, hotter. So as you leap, one of them goes, you can hear a very low, distorted as 3 of the bullets just along you. One of them lodging itself, and you can feel it starting to get red. And yes, your guardian angel in the chat reminds you that you can gain rage.
Thank you.
2 of you,
How close are we?
as close as you want to be when you engage.
Okay, and are they close?
Except you can't like appear. They'll get a chance to see you as you charge.
Yeah. And are they relatively close together, or are they quite spread out?
They're close together, about 2 meters apart.
Sweet.
Guilty and angel.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this right away. I'm gonna use a gift as I head towards them. Once I'm within 20 meters of all 3 of them, I'm going to attempt to jam technology. Hoping to fuck up their weapons, and if I get really lucky, possibly fuck up any mechanical devices that keep their suits closed.
Might fuck up your own gas masks.
Worth?
Probably not.
Hashtag seems worth. Yeah, because that's a good question, actually, right?
Chemical reaction, so I don't know. We'll think
Or
maybe,
breathing?
maybe
I don't know.
maybe stop gas.
I'm gonna believe that your gas masks are not
Mechanical.
mechanical enough.
Yeah, it's like winch bicycle.
They're chemical filters. At worst, if they malfunction, you'll have to take them off.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they'll just stop allowing air filtering. Depends on how many successes you get.
Okay, that's not.
Oh, brutal. Oh, no. Actually, no. Brutal is bad. Brutal is bad here.
Because that would be 3, which would just be a lot. Electronics and cameras, so I'm going to spend the willpower.
Yes,
Yeah,
Macros.
'cause fire
Yes,
comes
Macros.
Did you also spend for the jam tech? Is it a rage check?
Yeah. Oh, it's a check, isn't it? Cute. Yeah.
Try and
5 successes.
bring my body back to here.
Your
We can
So
five
need me
successes?
for the
Yeah,
ritual,
so that's
please.
firearms, chemical reactions, which is
Yep.
the 5.
the gas masks stop working. You will have to take them off.
But mechanical devices still work. So anything like a winch, a bike, or a lock is fine.
5 successes?
Yeah. So
I'm
Yeah.
just checking.
148.
Oh, that's 6 plus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're fine.
okay.
Yeah. So
fine.
guns, chemical reactions, engines, electric combustion, electronics, cameras, computers, phones.
Weird.
So we can't get phone calls from anyone for the rest of the scene.
Understood.
Or at least I can't. I don't know where you are. But yeah.
I'm close to you.
That's my turn. Girlfriend.
These are guns definitely stop working.
Well, that's great. I would like to launch myself onto one of them, whichever one, and try to wrestle their gas mask off.
Okay, so we're gonna call this one a grapple.
Okay.
If you successfully grapple them, the next turn you can pop the helmet off.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be a strength brawl.
Okie
I'm gonna
dokie.
roll for them
It's an extra.
because they no longer can fire their guns, and that will confuse them. So they are not going to attack you, but they are going to try to defend themselves against you.
Good. Yeah. that was
Yeah,
like a good
that's a
action.
very nice. $11.
What?
Look at this.
Which means
Yeah.
that I will give you an option here, just because the disparity is so wide. Either I will let you rip the gas mask off now, like you just immediately get on and just, like with enough strength, just rip it off, or I'll let you do damage instead.
And there's no way of knowing if it'd be enough damage to kill them.
I definitely will not tell you that.
Okay.
They are still wearing armor, but that would be the equivalent of 10 successes. So either tear the helmet off, or the helmet remains intact, and I will let you attack them straight up.
Well, it's a lot. It seems like a good idea.
You
I mean-
think you would take the damage? Because
Yes, but-
because if they don't have helmets on, then they're going to start getting impacted by the air.
Yeah, that's true. They'll have to retreat at some point. It's a good point. Yeah.
An investment in my future. But this was a really good roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's do the damage.
Going for damage?
Yeah, let's fuck them up.
Let's fuck them up.
Okay.
Maybe I'm like grabbing them and I found the seal between their helmet and I've like dug
Alright.
my claws in.
So here's the thing. To remove their helmets, it's actually a twist and a pull. Except Troyan twists and just keeps.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yay!
Feel the safety on the inside where the track of the bolt would be stopped so that the helmet can lift off, and it just skips the
Oh,
channel,
dear.
and you can just hear. Actually,
Oh, cover your ears if you're wearing headphones.
or this.
Aw,
So bad.
water bottles are more crunchy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how that person's head feels.
Guys, I got one of the helmets. Oh, is there a head still in there?
Boom, boom. This spots out.
Like,
my god!
Holy shit.
To twist the channels around now to get the last swallow out of this.
Unbelievable. We
Insane.
can't game together anymore. So
No.
As the person goes down, you can feel as she pulls the trigger on her rifle, and it does nothing. So there isn't like that satisfying in the air as she goes down. The other two turn, and realizing that their guns don't work, drop them and pull very large combat knives.
ooh,
You feel the chill of silver in the air.
Spaghetti-O.
Round. Dante,
Yeah.
I will suggest to the two of you, if you want to grab water, take a break, this would be a good time to do it.
Definitely.
Because I need all the time I have for this session.
do you
Go.
need water
of course.
or anything?
No.
Okay.
My question is about minor actions because I've forgotten. Can I take more
Two die
than?
deaths.
And
No,
can
you cannot.
Okay, then that's that. That is.
You can take 2 minor actions, I think.
Oh, okay.
But you can't do more than 1 gift.
That's fair. But I'm thinking shift to Krynos, heal, thwart the arrow, which gives me a bonus to defending against ranged weapons.
Okay.
And then I guess I would be at a pretty bad disadvantage here, but I would try to. I guess I would just try to push these guys off of Brandon. I mean, fuck, I could just run as well. That's scary.
I will remind
He's
you.
gonna die.
I will remind you that if you are incapacitated, the right will fail.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, yeah,
If you don't help, Brendan may not survive.
I know. And that's like so shitty. If I Krynos, I can heal more, which is good.
It's true.
But then they're gonna just fuck
You
me
might be able to kill them.
right the hell up though.
That's going to be your choice.
Yeah.
Talk it through.
I'm talking it out. Krynos, I can potentially make a difference and heal and then have additional health levels so that I can at least drag my ass out of there if I have to. It'll be very bad if I get back to the cairn and can't help myself. Although I have Mother's Touch. It's hard to do on oneself, but it's doable.
It is doable.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we do it. God.
Actually, no, you cannot use Mother's Touch on yourself.
Oh, I thought there was like a penalty or a difficulty increase or something, but I don't have it in front of me. So.
It specifically says, channel spiritual power through their hands to heal the wounds of any other living creature.
That sounds right. Okay.
Grandmother's Touch was the one that let you use it on yourself, but that's not in this edition because it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's funny actually. Oh, and the other thing is, if I go to Krynos, I'm gonna.
This will help you heal.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make rage checks, and then that's a whole thing. I've wasted, well, not wasted. I've spent enough time on this, John. I'm going to Krynos, and I'm going to thwart the arrow. I'm gonna heal. A lot of things
First,
happening.
two
Let's
rage
do this.
checks.
Let's do this. This is the first thing that's happening. Success. Fail. Okay, here we go. Krynos.
Are you healing?
I am healing. -1 rage.
Make a rage check.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Success.
2 health levels.
Yes, sir. There we go. 1 willpower, which will give me a bonus to avoiding projectile weapons.
For the arrow?
Yeah. Which I presume is, I mean, they still have guns, and Dante, feeling the burning bullet in his chest, sort of rears back and then just grows and grows and continues to grow as this sort of sound of like snapping bones and sinew erupts out of him.
Okay, so this is for the scene. You gain your honor as bonus dice to all tests to avoid projectile weapons.
Yeah,
You can only use it in Krynos form.
exactly. So, hence that thought.
Okay,
Spend. It's on. It's active.
you have now plus. This is not a minor. This is a minor action alongside your shift. If you attack, think.
I presume those would stack.
I'm checking to see whether you can.
Yeah, I couldn't find minor actions in the book, but I can't control F my head, so. Name a more millennial phrase, by the way. Control F my head.
Minor action gifts are treated as full action gifts if performed in the same turn as shapeshifting.
Oh, bang, la. Okay, well then that's...
So you just can't attack.
That's fine. Then I will hopefully avoid further damage. Heal some more. Burn it out of here.
Okay. One of them is occupied with keeping Brandon down and will damage him.
Okay.
The other one is going to fire at you.
Can I use Dex Athletics? To...
Oh, yeah.
Is that my pool, I guess is the question.
Dex Athletics plus your honor.
Right, of course. Thank you. Dex, Athletics, Honor, and no further bonuses because of my...
And then Brandon's damage. Okay. Brandon does not successfully resist.
That sucks. 6 successes.
Okay, you will take 1 superficial damage. Because I rolled 8.
I'm still... This is still a net profit, guys. I think we're okay.
But we'll go for another round for you. Round.
Okay. Yep.
Spend 1 power to stay in Krynos if you want.
Oh my god. Yeah. I do. So that I can... I think try to use one massive attack to try to bite through.
Are you healing?
Yes.
Spend
Because it's
do
a rage check. This one. Lost the rage.
The bullet that previously was in you that was heating up pops out of your body. This is the point where it explodes. So other than a few like shards of like heat,
okay,
you may gain a rage.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
You are dealing with a weapon you do not recognize. If this bullet remains inside you for longer than 2 rounds, it will explode. If it does, it will deal you aggravated damage.
Where did you get this? I can't say that right now because I'm, just a frenzied mess. I am going to try to close my jaws around the guy who's shooting at me. I'm going to try to remove his head from his body.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
The one of Brian, I see. Bad proof.
Is this the person who's attacking Brandon or the person who's firing at you?
Person who's firing at me.
Okay. So you
Sorry,
can
Brandon.
add your honor to this roll.
Thank you. Strength.
Even though technically you're not going, it would be different. I'm going to do that for the sake of expediency.
Thank you.
You're lucky this guy doesn't have rage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Uh-oh.
But he can't have a brutal outcome. I just didn't replace the dice, but yeah.
Ooh, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on, that's a critical one, too.
Oh, look at how much health Dante has. That's nice.
Nice to be in Greenhouse.
And successes.
Well, that beats my 5. This was with your claws?
Mhm.
That will be 5. Okay. The armor won't protect him because it's not aggravated damage. So, well, it would if you dealt extra aggravated damage.
I guess, right.
Which at the moment you... Okay. So at this point you manage to I'll give you the option.
Yeah.
Either do the damage or you rip his helmet off.
Helmet comes off, I think.
You'd rather have the helmet off.
I'd rather have the helmet off this guy.
But
But what?
I mean, I chose for damage last time, and that was enough to kill him.
Yeah, but I didn't get a 10 success threshold.
Oh,
I feel like it's only, you know what I mean?
That's
It's like
true.
less
that's true. I
devastating.
understand.
Yeah.
That's my thought on the subject.
Okay, so he's gonna have to make a stamina roll.
Yeah.
And you're in Krenos. I'm not gonna make you. You can take half and you'd succeed. So
Otherwise, I need to kill him to stay in Krenos!
do you want to attack him or do you want to tear his helmet off?
You are in Greenhouse. You are.
Yep. It's true. No, it's true. I wouldn't have the mind to, let's just do damage.
All right. He will take 5 superficial damage.
Okay.
Brandon is now unconscious. And then
Sacrifices to be made.
and then you hear termination.
No. Okay.
And you see the person who's struggling, once that Brandon is down, pulls out his silver knife. Round. Your action. You're nowhere
Yeah.
near this.
I cannot help. Oh, didn't you know I got wolf teleport?
The action. Oh, it's a point of willpower to stay,
Yes, it is.
which I'm going to do.
You are now impaired.
That's fine. I mean, it's not for the purposes of a ritual, but it's okay. My action is going to be to ignore the guy who has been dealt some damage and who probably has a gun on me. I want to. The flavor is physically, bodily pick up the person who is going to attack and kill Brandon and bane him and break him over my leg.
Excellent.
It's an attack. That's what I want to do. Thanks. Brawl. More.
Thanks, Brandon.
Dante and Brandon sit. Oh, he's dead.
He never woke up.
Oh,
He can't complain about you sticking around anymore.
Oh.
Conscious.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, I need to get out of here soon anyway. 9 successes. Quite as good. I should reroll.
I failed.
And is the point again.
You feel free to describe a very badass way of killing him. Go ahead.
Great. As the knife is coming out or coming up, the arms of a beast wrap around this man, lift him up into the air, and then comes down all at once with a resounding snap that reverberates through the woods. He's in half, maybe?
You can hear ceramic and plastic from his armor cracking and driving itself into his spine, where it only forms a wedge between 2 of the vertebrae and then
Oh,
pop
gross.
as his body folds in half.
Yeet.
And then you pull up.
Now somebody's attacking. So this is the Dex Athletics.
Okay.
-1 plus your honor and +4. Remember, you're in.
Yes. So I'll just.
And I didn't fail this roll, just so you know.
Good to know. Wait, how many dice am I getting? Gosh, that's a lot of.
Roll,
Your honor
Scotty.
is 4,
3.
3, so it's +6 on your pool
Yeah.
because of -1. for taking an action.
Oh. I was like going to spend some willpower because
You
that's what I always do.
You still could.
I killed someone this round, so yeah, I actually can. And
Well, you could if he takes aggravated willpower damage. She's
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm doing it.
No, you don't have to because you killed somebody.
Oh, I see. Well, no, but to re-roll.
He's still.
Oh, you're
If
re-rolling.
I wanted to re-roll some dice. But yeah, I do.
Do it, Dante. Do it.
Do it, Rockapella.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Re-roll. Okay. 7 successes. Should actually count.
Your gift guides your hand as you just lift and place your fallen opponent's body as a shield, as all of the bullets sink into his body.
Oh my god.
And then that's enough to drop him afterwards. Final round. Roll. Or say what you're gonna. Are you gonna attack him? He's hurt.
Yeah. Yes, I would like to.
Go for it.
I would also like to growl the word "run" at him, but I'm not giving him a chance to run.
Oh no.
I like the sounds of
I hope it's another fail.
It's actually nicely concealed.
Yeah, it is.
Good.
Or yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here we go. Five success.
1 success.
Okay.
How do you kill him? Oh, by the way, are you gonna heal?
Yeah. Eh? Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
This will heal your egg because
Yeah.
Mew.
just the ag. Right?
just the egg. Yeah, you'll keep that. How
Uh,
do you kill this guy?
He lifts off the ground and is run through the low-hanging branch of a nearby tree. Just awful.
All right.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
For the moment, it's just you in a clearing with an unconscious Brandon who is very clearly extremely injured.
Well, I howl the word victory.
After you howl the word victory, the corpse of the guy who you used as a shield explodes.
Oh my god, of course! That's right, I forgot. Oh my god, of course he took one of those
Because you
bullets.
played Corpse Explosion so many times.
Way!
Works for me.
That's how I get the idea.
Very nice.
I probably drop out of Krenos to do this. I want to... Oh my god, I want to take...
You can heal, but you risk losing the wolf. Have you howled yet this night?
I don't remember what we
howled?
talked about.
I know I did.
I know
I did
Macros
first
did.
session. I don't know about you folks.
I unfortunately don't
I
know.
feel like I couldn't have gotten through that fight with Skin Stealer without howling.
Yeah,
So
I'm happy to also say that I probably
I
did.
don't
know.
remember you howling.
Me neither, but like,
So I'll let you howl now to gain 1 rage if you want.
that would be really kind.
That means you'll have 2 rage going back to the cairn.
Well,
Maybe
one,
you want that.
Well, one when I drop out of Krenos, right? Which I have to
It
do.
means you can heal 1,
Yeah, let's do it.
but is that worth it? I would howl
no.
after you drop.
Right, so that I go
Yeah,
back to 2.
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna, that makes more sense. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna. Okay, Dante slides out of Krenos, back to Hamid. He needs to make his way back to the cairn, and I'm gonna rush over to Brandon.
Are you howling or not?
Now I am, yes.
Roll. Oh no, you don't have to roll in.
What?
You'll head over to Brandon. He's out.
What's the what's the likelihood of me carrying him back to the cairn?
You can. What's your strength?
3.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You won't move as quickly as if you would. So you definitely can't carry him as a wolf.
No, exactly. That's it. Have I heard anything from Hannah in the meantime?
No.
Maybe my.
The scene is over.
That's fair. Yeah.
The last thing that I'll say is that Gil is correct.
Yeah, I could go to Glabro now as well.
No,
Oh, sorry.
you could take a point of Hogwask,
Oh, that one.
and then you would heal your willpower. So just remember that in case you decide you need it.
I think I will need it this night. I want to try to bring Brandon back to the cairn.
Okay, pick him up. You can take your break.
Thank you.
Back to the two
I'm
of you.
tired.
Hello.
There's 2 remaining.
Kill him.
They both have silver knives, which are combat knives. They're big. They're not like butter knife.
Can you imagine?
They're facing you. Apotheosis is still ranging on the outside. And this is going to be interesting. Which one of you has the least good manipulation subterfuge?
Probably Macros, because I think.
Oh, I
I
have no subterfuge. I have
manipulation subterfuge. I have 6.
Macros,
Yeah.
roll me your manipulation subterfuge, please.
three successes.
Okay. They do not realize that you're trying to guard something.
Okay.
That's
Ooh,
that's actually pretty good for you.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Round.
I was just looking at Cold Shot because I think I do want to try to bite this guy's wrist to make him drop the knife. That would be a minus between 1 and 4 to my successes, depending on what you consider this Cold Shot.
Oh boy, you're going into the advanced rules for this.
Yeah. Well, I basically I do want to actually disarm him, and I feel like I can hand you the sheet if that's helpful.
Okay. I don't have that PDF open right
Yeah.
now, so
Cold Shots is on the bottom right.
okay. Because of the nature of the armor that they're wearing,
Yeah.
it will be a -3 penalty.
Okay.
So after you test, you subtract successes.
Yes. Yeah. It's tough. Which is why I often am like, no, I'm just being flavorful. But I think it matters here because it's a silver weapon.
Okay, so I'm going to say that it'll be -2.
Okay.
However, you have to. If you get 1, you'll still do damage, but he won't drop the knife.
Okay.
You get 2 successes after the reduction,
Yeah.
and he'll drop the knife.
Okay.
Fair?
Yep. I'm using my teeth C's because I'm invisible. Teeth. Nom, nom, nom.
Ooh, hello, 10s.
But lots of ones as well.
What are you doing?
So I want to take advantage of the fact that I'm holding a corpse and see if that can help as some kind of like shield for the so seeing the knife, the silver knife, if I can kind of use the corpse to sort of cover me in that area so I can get in close to person number 2.
It would be the equivalent of narrative. It wouldn't have a mechanical benefit for you. I don't think that. I can't count this as armor. It's too unwieldy.
Yeah. If I were to throw the body at person number 2, I
mean,
guess is that even a
you
thing?
could. That is a legitimate attack. It won't do as much damage as like if you punch him.
Yeah,
You're punchy.
I am punchy. I'm clawy.
I'll rule this. Throw the body. You're not going to do as much damage, but it will make it. The thing is, since it's a direct contest
Yeah.
between the two of you, your best bet is to just roll your highest pool.
So that's what I'll do.
Because I don't imagine that your strength athletics is higher than your strength brawl.
Definitely not.
Okay, so then I would just attack him.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Okay, you're welcome to use a gift if you want.
I don't want to risk my rage right now.
That's a fair thing to do. Okay,
So it was -2 or -3 at the end.
so it's lose 2 successes, but you must get 2 successes on top of the 2 you
I have
lose.
3 on top of the 2.
Okay, but that's also
Yeah.
in relation to me.
Yeah. Oh, right. Contested. Okay, then in that case, thank you for reminding me before you rolled when
Yeah.
we did the math. Then I will spend the willpower to reroll 3. Thank you. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
it's a
doesn't have
gift test.
quite
It's
that
not a
much for
gift
melee.
test. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. So after the subtraction, I've got to pick 5, 6.
6 successes? I rolled 7.
Okay.
I rolled my double zeros, yo.
Yo.
That's going to be 1. I think. Hold on, let me check knife.
It's 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's only going to be 1, I think.
Yeah.
You will take 1 aggravated damage. Gain a rage. Are you still in Hispo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
initially
great.
hit Glabro, and before I did anything that mattered, I opted for Hispo. instead.
Totally. This
Yeah.
all good. Yeah. Sucks to get silver smacked in your smack, but
Yeah.
Oh, right, my smack. Not grandmama's.
okay. Your roll.
I have rolled.
Okay.
7.
Here I only rolled 5.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
that's like an exasperated fall. Okay.
Okay.
Or an exasperated woodcutter. That will be you're in Glabro?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 superficial damage to him.
Okay.
Which like he definitely goes like, all right, like, and pulls out the thing.
All right.
That's the point where Apotheosis dives out of the trees and is going to attack the one who successfully hit, I think. So, Macros, your person is getting attacked. He cries out as his Achilles tendon snaps under the bite of a wolf, who's remaining in wolf form, by the way, is not in another form. Snapped. Round. This is round 3.
She could still have 1 range. And just it's
true. It's true.
You know?
We don't know.
Maybe.
We don't know Apotheosis.
Your actions.
I'm gonna keep attacking the guy I'm on
Okay.
with my claws.
Yeah, I think same.
Are you going
But
to try
I'm
another
not going to
disarm?
call shot. I'm just going to try to wreck this guy. So I aim for the throat instead.
A good place to aim. I've made Macros's roll. I have made Troyan's roll. Goose's foot digs into the ground and it's starting to give way under her. The lips starting to crumble back into the vent.
Goose.
Honk.
Honk. A great honk went out across the city. Honk heard around the world.
8.
That beats my 4.
6.
That doesn't beat my 7.
Damn.
That's 5 egg
So
from my.
I squeeze my.
Because it's 8 plus 1 egg.
It sure is. I'm just like, oh, that
Squeeze me is right on his throat.
Squeeze me.
throat this person.
Nice.
However, they are wearing armor,
Yeah.
which does reduce the amount of aggravated damage they take.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it turns into superficial. He's still very hurt, but
Yeah.
he's not dead.
Yeah.
Normally he'd be dead.
But his throat's pretty crushed.
You are going to gain 1 rage
Yeah.
as you take 1 egg. Or
Yep.
wait, I said 7 in tier 5.
That's
Did
what
say
I
six,
heard.
you five?
No, I did 6. You said 7.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, 1 egg.
Okie dokie.
You'll gain that rage.
Yeah.
This time, the wolf is going to try to attack the one who attacked Troyan. Oh, it just straight up fails.
Oh,
Dude.
Pathia, glowy wolf. Come on.
Oh, it's Spothiosis. You recognize it.
oh, good.
You don't like glowy wolf as a nickname, or?
I do.
I'm not sure. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
Theosis.
We'll do a little.
Glothiosis.
We'll do a little session.
Oh, that's my wife. Brom, what are you doing here?
Ron, what are you?
What are you doing?
Yeah, when he's
That's
crossing
on
the stream.
mountain.
Yeah, she does.
Is his
Brom,
his
Brom,
place
did you
gonna
put the
be-
Christmas lights up early?
Babe, is it getting warm in here? Can you turn it down a bit, please? I'm used to the cold air.
What the fuck?
Brom's house, right outside the cemetery.
Lava gets like fucking.
You're the one with Skycraft, motherfucker. Fix this.
Oh my god.
On top of everything else that happened to them recently.
Only one building was damaged.
A strange shack.
Some outhouse somewhere.
A tall plumber has to be rehomed. Anyway, here.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Later.
that's 3 rounds. Now, you've been kind of equalized in your ability to do damage and take damage. So I'm going to give you an offer. I will let you roll for another round, or both of you can take 1 more egg and defeat them. You will gain 1 more rage because it will be silver that will attack you. So you can either risk the roll to try to take no damage, or you can take 1 egg and finish this fight.
Would we get the opportunity to? Oh, I guess we'd get the opportunity to regen no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Last fight.
Oh, dude. We still have an hour 8
Yes.
to go.
Oh, gee, sheesh.
We're burning through our willpower by
Yeah.
re-rolling.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got so much left.
Yeah, I know, but I'm.
So much left.
Am I gonna
you've
have
got
to
enough-
roll
you
in
have enough
future? Am I gonna be
rage.
pissed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a decent amount of rage. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, but we're quite injured and egg is hard to heal.
It gets hard to heal.
But we could also fuck up and get egged anyway. Because they are rolling well.
Well, one of them is definitely impaired.
Yeah.
The other one might be. It's hard to tell.
What's your inclination?
I know. I was just gonna ask what your inclination was.
Mine is to roll, but
All right, let's fucking roll.
Woo!
basically it's
I'm not
that.
mad at my rage. No.
All right, here we go.
Oh goddamn.
Rolling.
Oh, actually, that's a good thing.
Background.
Okay, that's 1 roll. I have rolled Macros's roll.
You know what?
Troyan's opponent has 2 extra dice to play with.
Well, okay.
For what?
In that case,
It's not.
Oh, he's not impaired, right?
if I activate Razor Claws now, then that means I'm rolling with a disadvantage. But I can't remember how many I'm.
It's a 2-die penalty.
It's a 2-die penalty.
To activate a gift,
If it's
is
a
it
minor
free
action.
or minor?
It's free in Krynos, but it's
It
minor.
would take up. There would be a -2 to your dice pool.
So that
It
wouldn't.
would just increase damage. It wouldn't help your actual success to win the fight anyway.
Okay, and this to their glory, so I would lose. Oh, and this is free. All right, let's raging strike it.
So you make a rage check to gain some bonus dice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Nudged you. And my glory is.
I'll let you roll, Kate.
Thank you.
So it's a brutal outcome.
That's good for you.
Yeah, so I think that brings me up to 6.
6 beats my 4. You can describe how you kill this person.
Yeah, she completely tears, well, everything between shoulders and helmet is detached. So helmet rolls on ground.
Knocks over like 10 suspiciously set up branches. The trench!
Oh no! Wait. God.
Okay.
Interesting.
Successes.
For all the effort I put in, that's bullshit. 5. That's 5 successes.
5 successes
Yeah.
is equal to my 5 successes.
No.
So you'll do your damage as if you rolled 1 success.
Threshold. 1.
And you'll take 1 aggravated damage,
Fuck.
1 rage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then apotheosis. Yeah. So the distraction that you provided.
No.
It's not nothing. No. She's still harrying from behind. There's now 3 corpses on the ground. So you were correct to roll. Only one of you took the aggravated damage.
That's
instead
true.
of both of
That's
you.
true.
As a team, profit.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to heal one of those eggs.
So that's 2 checks.
Yup. Alright. Great. Okay.
You can keep going.
I will.
Macros, you can do the same if you want. Or you can hold on to your 2 rage.
Holy shit.
Well, I have to do a check per turn. So therefore, if I do my first check and fail, I can stop.
Yes.
Can I keep going again, John?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Alright.
Yep, I'm gonna stop.
1.
I make no progress.
So that's down
I
1.
need to stop using
Gotta heal another.
these dice for my rage.
You gonna keep going?
No.
It takes you some time to do
If
this.
doing a
But I'm going to assume that it's over the next little bit as you discuss what's happening.
Yeah.
okay.
And I feel like I should leave it at that. That was very good.
I've lost track of the others.
Are you hurt?
Nothing I can't get past.
Macros heads over to Goose.
Goose is... So when I was saying that the lip was crumbling, that's not a mistake. The entire mountain is starting to potentially collapse in on itself.
Oh my god.
So you can try to shore up Goose just by flinging your body behind her so that she doesn't fall backwards. Sorry?
But I also was supposed to go reinforce the cairn, and now Goose is more important at this moment because Goose is part of this.
Yeah.
Well, I can do that.
Oh yeah, because you got fireproof.
Yeah. I can activate my
you got
Kazooie now.
fireproof.
And,
Okay, then I should head back to Cairn.
You run fast.
okay, thank you, little die.
Troyan,
Lean against me.
you're telling this to Goose? Or?
Yeah, to Goose.
You can feel initially just the softness, the utter, complete safety of her feathers touching your skin, and then it's accompanied by weight. The weight of not just the lava that's pressing against her, but of the mountain's fate itself just falls against your body as you dig your own feet in. The wingspan is great, but it means that all of the force is being placed onto just her single body, and now you are behind her. And the lava starts to seep against your own body, and you can feel it, but it doesn't hurt you just yet.
Jeez.
Any last words for Troyan before you leave?
Wait, what?
Oh, God.
No?
Fuck him up, Macris.
Kick that lava's ass.
Apotheosis starts to run. You notice that she's favoring one of her paws, but otherwise she seems to be doing okay. She's certainly not more hurt than you.
That's right.
Dante,
Yes.
when you get back to the cairn, Guy is there. He's laid out onto the ground.
Uh-oh.
You can see that his breath is rising and falling. Juan is trying as best she can to tend to him. To the Moon is also there. To the Moon is trying to help out with the ritual as best she can. As best they can. They're trying to support Hannah, who's now becoming weak enough that they can't move properly with the ritual the way that they once would. So, in other words, in mechanics terms, To the Moon is now assisting with the Rite Master tests, even though To the Moon doesn't know the rite.
Right.
So is doing their best to keep it going, even though it's not going well. Other people who might be here, let's just check for you.
Who's still up?
Yeah, no, but literally, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Does anyone look like if they were to be healed, boosted, given a, that they could be of assistance to the right?
So, you probably can't heal Hannah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that seems magical.
If you were to use Mother's Touch on Juan or Guy or Jennifer, that would give them enough so that they could then start acting again. But they'd only have the health levels that you gave them, so they would get knocked down again. But it does return somebody back to full status. Any of the group present can potentially help with the rite.
Jennifer did lose the wolf, if that makes a difference. But if she can still participate...
No,
Okay.
she can't participate in the rite if she's...
Oh, that's fair.
Right. Yeah. But the only person who knows the rite is you. So anybody who's helping, yes, they'll help, but they're adding a rage die. The thing is, Hannah won't be able to continue the rite maybe for another 30 minutes.
That's fine. Dante is taking all of this in. There's concern, but he's trying to mask it, and then he just takes a deep breath and recognizes that he's going to have to step up and make all of this happen on his own back, alone if necessary. What I'd like to do is make my way over to Juan, crouch down, just essentially dead-eyed, totally, stoic. Just look her in the eyes. I need you up and ready to do this. You need to give me everything you have. And I'd like to take a point of Hoglosk to heal my willpower so that I can use Mother's Touch.
You can use Mother's Touch before you take the Hoglosk.
I'm impaired is the only problem on the test.
So
and
you
I
think
want
you
to
might have
succeed.
reroll?
That's smart.
Clever boy.
It's the 2-die penalty that I'm concerned about. Because yes, ideally I would take as much aggravated as I could. That's what I would want to do.
Okay.
I think that's what I have to do.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's heal some willpower, huh? And let's.
That's
my
your second
of the
Hoglosk?
campaign, guys. In only 50 sessions.
What's your distribution like, Kate? For
I have one. No?
Sorry, John. Int glory. Let's do this.
Yeah, one hurt. That's it.
I have one of each. Right. Oh no.
I have to heal more than her rage. I scored 3 successes.
That succeeds. That heals 1 egg. And that puts her back on her feet.
There's no... He's become, like, almost just sort of more than business-like, almost sort of robotic in his movements and his actions. He's not going to thank her. He's not going to do anything other than just nod and bare his teeth. The cairn survives.
The cairn thrives. She stands up now, shaky a little bit at first. It's been a while since she's had no legs. And then fully stands up. Go. I've got your back.
And without saying another word, he's going to stride back into the ritual circle and start mirroring the actions of Sight of Seven until he can get into the rhythm that she's in.
Cairn must be strong. Don't disappoint me.
You don't disappoint me. Shut up. Rest. He's trying to mirror her actions to get into the flow of the rite again.
To the Moon literally just carries her out of the circle. Puts her down. Comes back. You can see that To the Moon's helmet, which is off to the side, just like half of it has been like ripped off.
Oh my god.
They look at you. One of their eyes is swollen shut, and blood plasters their hair down across their forehead. But they're up.
Yeah. Looks like a good fight.
Yours isn't over. And Juan immediately points to the Moon and then to Slade. Do your eyes still work? That tree, get in there. Anyone comes forward, anyone, friend or foe, you let us know. You, and then to the Moon. I need you ranging. 5 meters outside the bond. At all times, anyone comes in, friend or foe, you call it out. This is not a time for stealth.
Swan.
To the Moon nods. Looks to you, Dante. I always knew you were worth my time. They leave.
Yeah. He's still capable of feeling emotions, but like, you know, that there's nothing to say. He's continuing the rite.
It's time to start, Scott. I know how many successes are left, but since you haven't been in the ritual circle, you don't.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Rite of Cairn building.
Yeah. It's our Achilles heel, but not mine. Don't worry, not in this campaign. I just mean it's the RPGClinic Achilles heel collectively.
Wisdom and craft.
We're not typically too wise in craft. You know? However, John, I took a craft specialty in Cairn rites specifically for this moment.
Now here's the thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You get one roll at this.
Fuck.
All the other rolls that you're going to make in advance are to help prepare you for the rite.
Okay, good. Yes, right.
You have to roll wisdom and craft. The difficulty is 7.
Oh. Okay.
What's your current pool?
5.
Now the work that's gone into this so far has given you 5 dice.
Ooh. I can't remember if a specialty adds a die or not.
What's your specialty?
Cairn rites? Cairn
Then yes.
rites,
Yeah.
yeah. I just can't remember what it does.
Yeah.
I think it was that, eh?
It's an extra die.
Yeah. Well then, hell yeah.
So you currently have 11 dice. But you literally get 1 roll. Now the other people, this 5 dice assumes that the people who have helped you in this rite will continue to try and help you throughout.
Yeah.
So, what you can do in order to try to protect this, remember, 1,
Yeah.
you can spend a maximum of 1 minute outside the circle before you have to continue the rite, which means that if you have to break off and fight, you basically get 2 rounds. That's 2 rounds of fighting. That basically means you leave, you fight, and then you return.
Mhm.
If you're prevented from returning before that minute is up, you're done.
Okay. I like it.
Second, you can continue to try and build up your ability to do this, which means that for every hour, I will let you roll your resolve occult.
Mm-hmm.
Those successes will help contribute to your dice pool. But the difficulty of that roll is 4.
Of that roll. Okay.
So you have to get at least 4 successes to have any effect.
Right.
But you get 5 more rolls.
I mean,
Take your first one now.
let's do it. That's it. You said resolve occult, hey? Is that what you just said? Yeah. Let's do it.
Macros. On your way back with Apotheosis,
don't know where any percent is.
Last I heard, he had seen the spirals exiting the knife. It is what it is.
Understood. Do you know if they're coming?
They showed up, claimed they wanted to help, but Dante told them to fuck off. I told them they could help if they wanted to. They were too chicken to risk us fighting.
They won't help.
So whether they choose to actually fuck off or not, who knows?
They seek to conquer.
Probably just gonna wait on the periphery until we hopefully keep the Karen alive.
As you run, at one point, you feel your feet, your
Pause?
your paws.
Yeah.
One of your paws just, you're running along, and then at one point, it sinks directly into the ground. Roll me your stamina athletics, please, to make sure that you don't twist your shit.
Widow Poe.
You little paw.
Little paws.
Oh, doggo.
Yeah.
Wolfo.
Horrible dire wolfo.
All successes.
Wow, that's a really nice roll.
Got a reward.
7.
Really good.
So when you step your foot in, you manage to not only pull it out immediately without doing any damage, but then you find a few more. There's an underground tunnel. It's being buried and it's being run towards the cairn itself. However, the tunnel is not that large. It's only about that big around.
Can I channel my patron spirit and dive as if to, force myself down into the tunnel?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
Rat looking on is like, sweet.
Tunnels. I don't mind being in filthy tunnels.
Oh, hell no.
And then I'm going to try to follow it, basically, if I'm small enough to follow it.
In Hispo, probably not. You can see in Hispo. If you want to start moving along the tunnel, then you'll have to shift.
What can I see from down there?
That's going to be a wits awareness. I came to this place knowing that it needed help. Knowing that it needed defending. I don't know what you'll choose to do, but I'm glad you're here with me now.
You've defended this place so well for so long. It's an honor to help take some of your burden now.
Only a die of luck.
Murray King.
3.
That's when the lip collapses.
2 successes.
You and Goose are starting to fall into the main vent.
Troyan will scramble to grab Goose and clamp a still clawed hand down anywhere. Find purchase.
Do you have Kiss of Helios active?
Yes.
Well, that's good. roll me your wits athletics, please.
Uh-huh.
Macros.
2 successes.
Further down the tunnel, you see that there are badger spirits who are racing towards the cairn itself. Many of them. But as they are moving along, there's something off. These aren't the same badger spirits that you or Dante might have encountered at some point. These badger spirits have decided, either willingly or have been coerced, to side against you.
Fuckers.
It's true, the Black Spiral Dancers are not attacking.
That's shithead. That's so shitty.
Totally fine.
Yeah. No. Green card.
TP their house so hard.
Do you mean
Fuck this shit.
totally destroyed?
I'm gonna egg the hell out of
Oh,
the
okay.
museum.
Totally blaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shitty badass.
So the
Yeah.
They're planning an attack,
Yeah.
but it's underground.
I think I want to be in a superficial form, so I'm gonna wrench myself out of the dirt, shake it off, and run in the direction that I saw the tunnel heading.
Are you telling
Yeah,
Apotheosis?
I'll tell Apotheosis. Badgers, they're not our friends.
All right, Dante.
Yo.
And, well, you're distracted, but another howl pierces. The thread is underground. Protect the heart.
Okay.
Successes?
4.
You are now literally holding on with one claw
Yes!
down with your feet dangling above the magma that's rumbling underneath the mountain as Goose's wings still are doing their absolute best to contain one side of this vent so that the lava continues to spill on the other side of the mountain, hopefully in the trenches that hopefully haven't been messed with.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
All those one-fingered push-ups, Troyan. Come on, buddy. Sorry, pull-ups. I should say.
Can you balance on my shoulders? Does
That's the answer you get.
does any action accompany that answer?
Yeah, you can feel some pushes and little tiny webbed feet trying to climb up your body.
So only when she no longer needs me to hold her with my other hand will I then try to get my second hand.
Strength athletics
Oh
now.
my
Your
goodness.
difficulty is 5.
Oh no. Okay. So that's
Macros?
What a glorious end, though. Honestly, burned up in lava.
Sprinting along to the distance where I estimate they would be in the tunnel, and then doing another dive in. Yeah.
Me think
Are you
that,
gonna like dive bomb them from
this
the
is
air?
going
Yeah,
to be
you've
a,
seen like foxes jumping into snow.
Hell yeah.
be a wits brawl.
Brawl, brawl.
Brawl.
Wits.
Wits. That's a.
Does that mean it's a mental action? So I'm impaired?
That's not ideal.
Yeah?
Yes.
Actually,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
it's really not ideal.
Hogloss it is. I would like to gain a point of Hogloss.
Yep.
What do you? Oh.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So my strength is 3 and my brawl is 5 and I'm in Glabro. Does that mean my strength is 5 instead of 3?
Yes. Your physical actions you get +2.
Does that mean I can take half? Which I should have thought of.
So brawl or athletics? Yes. Strength athletics.
Oh, athletics. Then my pool was fucking wrong. I'm so sorry. I was rolling strength brawl.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So reroll.
7 dice.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Don't forget to take back any willpower if you spent it.
Right. Thank you. Okay, so let's do.
As you dive in, you can feel just a writhing mass of fury and teeth and claws as you manage to land directly on top of the group.
Horrible.
Apotheosis dives directly after you. You have slowed their advance, so we'll get back to you in a second.
Only 3.
Okay, excellent. Would you like to take success at a cost?
Whatever it is, probably yes.
Is the cost not lava? Yes.
Yeah. What is the cost, John?
You lose the clave.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that too hard.
No. I got.
Either you lose the clave or you fail, which doesn't mean you fall, but it means that you're still stuck in the vent. It will make it harder on Goose to hold the lava back, and at some point you're gonna have to get out.
No, I gotta get out. And that's
Is this Jennifer Slade's?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
I gotta get out.
Clave flips tumbling end over end over end until you can hear it bounce against the lava below. The war spirit within it protecting the clave just long enough for you to be able to see it start to melt. The silver pooling over the top of the magma as you pull yourself up out of the vent, successfully keeping Goose in place. But now the purchase that you have on the side of the mountain is stronger.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen, right? She doesn't talk to you.
I fucking saved her life.
I am going to say you're going to take one superficial from basically being exposed to a higher heat source than normal.
Yeah, sounds good.
But you would be taking hella ag if you did that.
Does that mean rage?
You know what? Almost falling into a lava and losing a clave? Yes.
Fire for a fucking guru. Yeah, that sounds bad.
Oh, those silver knives are not going to last for more than one combat. They're not designed for, like, claves
Yeah,
have
yeah.
spirits bound in them so that they don't completely fall apart. Silver's a lousy weapon. Dante, you hear the threat is underground.
Okay.
Juan immediately races over and pulls out just this big, long pole that looks like it's a walking stick of some sort.
Nice.
And just with two very quick swipes, cracks it so that it's now a sharp stick and starts driving it into the ground.
Fuck yeah. That's so good.
Macros.
How many are there down here?
There are 5.
Okay.
Wow, it's a big writhing mass. Huh?
I mean, they're 5 spirits. It's not like 5 normal sized.
No,
that
that's
you're
fair.
like, okay, punt. Like,
Bonk.
actually, I wouldn't want to punt a badger. I'd get fucked up.
Oh. Oh, I was thinking moles for a second. Those are the ones that look.
That's her,
Weird.
no?
Whoa! Oh my god, we're going all in!
Can you call upon both?
As far as I know.
I feel like, yeah, willingly take a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
At first, I thought Harano fully healed physical damage. And I was like, yeah, that's a good time for it, all right.
Oh.
No, but rage
Rage.
can
'Cause
heal
I
your
only
damage.
3
at-
rage checks
as
to
well, you're-
attack 3 extra opponents.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking fuck them up. You fuck up those badgers, Macros.
Try and get out of the volcano.
You don't tell me what to do, Dante.
You can do both.
Great. That's my 3 rage checks. Cool. It's me at 3. So this attack is hitting 4 of them.
Okay.
Because
You're not
it's
going
the spirit
to
of the
Krynos?
fray. No, I'm not.
The tunnel just like, or the ground, there's like a little bump.
3. But I can't use more than 1 gift per turn, so I can't rapid shift. I guess I'm probably, hopefully, gonna kill at least 1, so I could Krynos, but then that's 2 more rage checks. And I want to be able to heal.
You would be able to heal faster. It's more
Yeah.
efficient in Krynos.
True.
Loss.
Oh.
This is why I never have rage.
Fucking rage dice,
Because we
man.
keep taking ag. Like, idiots we are. Yes, that's
That's
Dance.
delicious.
So you're making 1 attack roll for all of them?
Yeah.
Could I request each of the badgers' names, please?
Sure.
Go fuck yourself.
Bob.
I would be neat.
I love them. I think we can fix them.
I'm going to point out that the chances that Kate rolled 4 failures in a row are 1 in 50.
Yeah, really nasty.
Well, I rolled
Oh, yeah.
5 rage checks. 4 of those were fails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not delightful.
Well, when I was healing before, I
Oh,
made
right. I have 2 less rage dice,
3
so I
rage
can't even
checks.
brutal outcome against them.
and they were double rage checks. And
Yeah.
only one of them failed.
That's it. That die was like
Yeah.
going nuts. Yeah. Good night. Them's the life, you know? What?
What? Like dice luck earlier, I don't have it now. That's 4 successes.
4 successes. Here we go.
Yeah.
And you're attacking 4 of them?
Yeah. So like, yeah.
With a bite or a claw?
Claw better for pretty mouse. Claw.
It's probably your better bet.
Excuse me, sorry guys.
Okay. The last roll I'm going to make is the one who's attacking you without you having...
Attack
So,
them. So they're all
please
good
roll me your
at
dexterity athletics and at a -1. Remember that you are still in Krenos, so you get that bonus.
Well, averages 2 successes.
Okay. Macros.
Yeah.
In the attack that was placed upon you, you will take 2 superficial damage. In the other attacks, I rolled the following number of successes for each one. 2, 1, 1, 0.
Oh, badgers.
They all had the same.
They weren't expecting an attack from above. I would imagine.
No.
That's 4, 5, 5, 6 damage.
Okay.
Superficial.
That's 4, 5, 5, 6. So that's 20 damage that you just did in one turn.
Well, if you put it like that.
You lost a bunch of
Yeah,
rage.
no, it's just like, it's only because they're badgers and not like big bads. Yeah.
They're not big badgers. They're just badgers.
Yeah.
Eh.
So, how much Harano can someone game in one session?
Just keep slamming that button.
Max it out, Macros. Yeah.
Max.
Gaining rage when hurt. Is that per combat?
I feel like it is because we had this discussion.
The way that I'm deciding
Right.
it is per combat. So,
Rage.
Apotheosis is going to do what she can. It's not much. She manages to hold on to the one that you didn't claw, but just enough to hold. You now have all 5 of them distracted, and the tunnel is not getting any larger or going any further currently. Which means
Yeah.
that you notice that the tunnel that used to be this big, off into the distance underneath, you see that the earth just starts to fall away deep, deep down. And the area above, all of the grass and sod and trees start to collapse in on itself as the tunnel starts to widen and widen. It's getting closer to where you are. And just at the moment, once you've finished that last bit, everything goes silent, and then all of you fall. Roll me Dex Athletics. This is technically a new round, so you
Yeah.
have your +4.
Chris is going to the Earth's core.
By the way, you did kill one of them with the 6.
Thank you.
So you get to stay in Krenos.
Yay.
And the others are hurt.
Macros and a bunch of badgers and apotheosis are falling to the Earth's core.
Fastest way to Naboo is through the planet.
Last.
Wait, the fastest? You know what? Never mind.
6 successes.
Way.
Can I...
Do you want to land in a
Also-
3-point stance?
no, what I want to do is like race myself, but with like apotheosis above me, so that she lands on me and I'm like braced.
So I actually would argue with
Yeah.
6 successes,
Yeah.
you could probably throw both of yourselves out of the hole instead of falling. Now, if you want to fall with them, you can brace Apotheosis to come down with you. So it's up to you. You can have one of those two. Either you're out of the hole, or you land down with the badgers. But
No, I think I want to be out of the hole because there's a chance that lava goes in the hole, and if there isn't lava in the hole, I at least have one knife. I'd have to change forms, but I could.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
launch yourselves out. Great. Okay. Round. Are you healing?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yay!
Heal 2. I would also argue. I know that we're putting this in a little bit in and out of time. You can say that you had you. I'll let you roll for the regen last session or last turn, and then for this turn. Yeah, but you can still.
Whoa.
Whoa! Shit!
Yeah.
You're going the wrong way, Magnus. Into the hole, out of the hole,
Okay.
onto the badgers.
This is where you hear. And light starts emanating from each of the little paw holes that you made earlier. Like, off into the distance, you just see light pour out of them and smoke, and then it all fills in. You can hear screams, otherworldly screams. You are going to have to roll stamina because you no longer have your gas mask on. It popped off. When
Yeah.
shifted to Credo. It just went.
Yeah.
Is this the same round or is this a round after?
This is round after.
Okay. I've dropped to Lupus.
Oh no, the roll is for when you're selling Krenos, and then you can drop to Lupus afterwards.
Sorry, with stamina. What?
It's just stamina.
Just stamina. Perfect. Good thing it's a physical roll.
Come on.
Not a bunch.
I mean, you could probably have taken half.
I do forget about that.
I'm just gonna let you have
Always
it.
forget about that.
Cool. Then that's 4.
Yeah, you're good. You pop back into Lupus. Apotheosis has to.
No. Wait. Our friends haven't had the best luck with rolls.
Apotheosis is now on the other side, and you can hear like Wolf coughing and hacking outside. Even her eyes are starting to shift. She's not doing.
Get back
well.
to the cairn. She's on the other side of the crevice.
No, she's with you.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, like if I have to, I'm gonna drag her along with me.
You can see that the lava has bubbled in and it's now starting to seep up top, but it's not like a huge flow. So instead of it making it to the heart of the cairn, it stopped. You're about 30 meters away.
Oh
I
my
like
god.
drag her with my little teeth seeds if I have to.
Holy crap.
Jesus.
Make one more roll, Scott.
Would you like?
What was your previous?
I got 8 successes on my previous roll.
Okay,
No, that wasn't the one. But,
Oh.
Yeah, interesting.
Very
I'm
well.
keeping a tally, and I'll let you know how many dice you get to
okay,
roll
cool.
at the end.
But I'm gonna go again.
Dante. Oh no.
Because this is the thing. Taking half on this roll only gets me the 4 successes, and I need more. So
Do it, Dante.
it's getting done. Also, please witness the 10s that I just rolled on this.
my god.
They all came up 10s. All of my rerolls. I don't know what.
Nice.
Sorry, I feel very.
Good.
So
You feel very Dante right
I
now?
feel very
That's so Dante.
less daunted, more Dante.
Nice.
So it's 2 criticals, which is 8, and then another 2 is 10.
Okay, so that's 18 total.
Great.
The weirdness.
Give me a
The
lava
eruption
heal.
is after a long time. The eruption starts to abate. As you pull back, you see that the underside of Goose's wings now are scored orange from her pushing back the lava. But finally, she can stop, and you can start to see through the smoke and the cinders that on the other side, the lava has indeed flowed down towards where at least you intended to push it.
Into the cemetery through a small log cabin.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Can I take you to safety now?
Does safety exist?
Can I take you away from the active volcano now?
Come on, Goose.
Can't leave the mountain.
I'm not taking you away from the mountain.
Take us home. So I want you to roll me your wits occult.
Okie
It's not your best pool, but it's not awful. More than one die.
Yeah. 2 successes.
All right.
Shocking.
Goose is doing all right. As much as there's a color shift and there's a bit of a score along, there is she doesn't seem to be in danger of like dying or anything like that. She's not affected by the smoke that's surrounded here.
Hey. That's good. Troy and Will all the same try to help her out.
So as you're proceeding back towards the cairn, you can notice that there are signs that the trees that have surrounded, some of them have lit, but then put out. Someone or something is fighting the fires on the mountain. But it's not clear who.
And I sure can't look across no veils, so
It sounds like a you problem. Right?
I sure hope that wasn't important.
Well, if they're putting out fires, that's
Yeah,
good, right?
that's true.
So you're headed back.
Yeah.
You
She's
are also
keeping an eye out for any other threats.
Dante is still continuing the ritual. Of the people who have made it back, you can see. Let me just call it up for you here. Okay. Slade is in a tree.
Yeah.
Dew is not there. Hannah is there, but is currently just in complete mental distress. Sky is gone. Brandon has been dragged back by Dante and dumped unceremoniously.
It was very unceremonious.
Juan is up and is currently stabbing the ground at random intervals with a big giant stick. Guy is down and out. The moon is present, but is currently ranging around. You don't know where anyone else is. But
And just
any percent is missing.
Yeah, any percent packet loss.
Packet loss, you don't know where he is.
Who else is
We
unaccounted
haven't
for?
seen Cleaves the Lie in a million years.
Yeah, Cleaves the Lie walked
But
off.
yeah, Sky in with Stag, Cleaves the Lie MIA, Dew unknown, Guy Boucher KO, Brandon KO, Juan hurt stabbing hurt KO.
Yeah.
Slade tree. Hannah. No, sorry, Juan stabbing the ground, Hannah's KO. Or she's like hurt. So yeah, that's our team.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, so the only people fully not here are Zach, Packet Loss, Dew, and Cleaves.
If Cleese showed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And our motorcycle gang, who are presumably dealing with the south, whatever direction the trouble was. Was
think it
like,
was
not a
that way.
priority. They will fall back if they need to. South. Northern Guard is possibly on the south.
So I'm just going to rule that all of you kind of...
Yeah.
You'll pull in a little later than Macris. Yeah. Macris leaves early, and, you know, the fight with Badgers doesn't take that long. You're also still in Glabro, I assume, Troyan?
Yeah.
So you don't move as quickly, but you managed to get back.
Can I, Macris doesn't have, like, she doesn't know the right, but she does have occult and craft. Is that worth her contributing to the right at this point?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
How may I do that?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
You say you get into the circle and you start helping.
Yeah.
I will tell you
Okay,
when a
great.
roll is necessary.
Love that.
What about you, Troyan?
Can I just do some regen in case something else terrible happens?
Sure can.
So we'll start with the superficial, I guess. Yeah. You?
But you do heal the superficial.
I do. Maybe I should stop.
You're allowed to make one roll, and then if you fail it, you can stop before you lose the wolf.
Let's do that.
Unbelievable. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Okay, so
Got it.
hold it, Kate.
I mean, these things happen.
It's not bad. It's okay.
Oh, well, at least I wasn't losing any rage by dropping out of greenness.
Bennett?
So as you continue, to the moon at one point comes back briefly. No one else is coming. Where's Sky?
Umbra.
Okay. Does anyone know what happened to the south? Should I go?
Yeah, go.
They should fall back if they're in trouble.
Keep a safe distance.
Okay. I mean, you are the ranking Arun who is not fucking dead.
Hooray! Oh, I put Goose down. Like the
Wandering
idea of
around.
me giving orders.
Fucking up the ritual. Yeah.
What the hell?
Goose sidles over to where you two are still enacting the ritual and places herself in the circle. Just very, very calmly sits and rests, her wings tucked in. After To the Moon leaves, it takes 30 minutes before you hear footsteps returning.
Troyan moves to meet the footsteps.
Okay. When you return, Packet Loss is there with To the Moon. Packet Loss looks like an absolute mess, but it's all other people's mess.
Oh
What up?
dear. Cheers.
But also has lost all of the equipment that he was carrying, except for like just a normal knife, which he has stuffed in a holster by his thigh. To the Moon is leaning on him, but seems relatively okay.
The south?
Some kind of spiritual force. It's been stopped, we think. But we only got the end of it.
Do you know what they were trying to do?
I think they were just trying to infiltrate the mountain itself. I don't think the Black Spiral Dancers are willing to risk any more of their numbers on the mountain tonight.
It's fucking cowards.
Somebody scared them. Is this your ritual?
This is what the ritual looks like for.
Dance, dig, dig, dance, dance.
I love it.
Those pieces of shit actually seemed sincere when they said they didn't want the can to fall.
Packet Loss immediately starts trying to communicate and then realizes that that's not working. So we'll speak. I will not copy the speech of somebody who can't hear, but and it's not great, but says they want it.
Of course. But wouldn't you rather have a full house than a hollow shell? Fucking husk.
And then To the Moon looks up and says, Hannah?
Dante's taken over the ritual.
Is Hannah okay?
So far, she's still breathing.
Northern Guard took the other areas.
Okay. Yes, good.
But when we got to the south, there were only remnants. Someone else took care of something.
What do you mean?
There were other spirits there, but they were dead or fleeing by the time we arrived.
Spirits for us or against us?
Against us.
So someone fought spirits for us.
Yeah.
Let's hope it was Sky and Stag.
We should help.
Back to the can. If you're strong enough to help with the ritual, do it.
Understood.
Packet loss, you and me, we're guarding this place, okay?
He nods. Surrounding the cairn now, smoke, ash. There's one channel which was an attempt to collapse the mountain in and of itself, but was thwarted. The cemetery has been destroyed.
Yee.
No zombie uprising for you. Aha.
Aha! Yeah,
All
got him.
information.
Now they did.
But they got it.
And time passes. Apotheosis eventually recovers enough of her breath and her. She shifts to Hamid, takes a gas mask, spends
like
enough time
They're
to.
possibly like rotating
Yeah.
them at this point.
And then she gets up and she starts participating in the ritual as best that she can. She's no longer strong enough to fight, but she can do this. So she hasn't lost the wolf, but perhaps does not feel able enough. Time passes and passes. Scott, another roll.
Okay. I see what you did there, weirdness. This is 6 successes.
Cool. Another roll.
Oh God.
We're moving forward in time.
Yeah.
Now, Macros, you can also participate. This is going to be your. What role are you doing currently?
I'm doing resolve and occult. Yeah.
For you, resolve occult, please. You're not getting 20 dice, by the way.
No.
I'm just. You're going to add to this total, so go ahead and roll.
Roll some of this anyway.
Wits awareness from you. Four.
Two.
Boy.
One more from both of you.
Same roll.
Yep.
2 successes for me.
Excellent.
3.
Aside from the fact that you can still see like smoldering and ash from everywhere, and the air around you is starting to lessen a little bit, and light is just beginning to peak.
3.
5 successes.
Okay. The ritual, now you're also being bolstered by Apotheosis, who comes in, by To the Moon, who returns in. So now at this point,
A lot of downstream folks here, actually. Yeah.
downstreamers who are in the right itself.
Sweet.
Macros.
Honorary downstreamer.
As the sun breaches the horizon, it's time. You must make your roll.
Okay. Guys, I'm scared. There's like a whole campaign ride on one roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Oh. I mean, in a way.
I mean, I think it depends on the accumulation. Of
Yeah, sure.
All these rolls meant something.
Now, including the other people who are helping you,
Mm.
and including the preparation that you put into this, your difficulty is 7.
Yes.
Your pool is wisdom plus craft.
Wisdom craft. Okay.
You will get an extra 10 dice in order to roll.
Are any of those rage dice? Should just ask.
3 of them are.
Only get one roll and one opportunity.
4, 5, 6. I have enough. Thank you.
What? Us having enough D10?
Can I take half? Can I take half on this roll? Sorry, I'm only laughing because I just think that's very funny.
I'm curious about a brutal outcome.
Yeah, exactly, right? I mean,
The mountain just
But Gil,
swallows.
so many points.
honestly,
Like-
legit, you must sacrifice yourself. Oh, well, shit, I guess. All right, hang on. What did we say?
Brum bursts out
You
of the
need
woods.
7.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna count them.
To defeat Scott was Scott.
The whole time. John, despite the shocking number of ones, I rolled 9 successes.
Did you roll a brutal outcome?
No. Barely. Shockingly. These are dice by any file. That's right, at least one.
A shaft of light pierces the smoke that has been settling over the mountain, and it focuses directly on Goose. All of you can feel as if, even through the choke and the smog, that the earth takes a breath. Dew springing, not dew the actual substance, not dew the werewolf. Dew just lifting up and suspending itself in the air around you for a moment before falling back down to the earth. Goose disappears. Although you know, Dante, that she's only returned back to where she normally stays. So there's no panic in this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Lights, just small lights, start to appear at the periphery of the actual cairn, the limits of the cairn before the bawn. Small pieces of ice that have formed, almost as a shield against the overwhelming heat coming from the rest of the mountain, that's reflecting and prismatically spraying the ground around you in rainbow. Also prismatic spray.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, 9th level wizard in here somewhere.
Do.
The rite is over. You've succeeded. The night is over. And you've survived.
I need a 30-hour nap.
What's that gator?
Macros and then also the gate.
In taking a step towards where the heart of the cairn has always been, I think Dante, in fact, just sits instead really, really hard on the ground, just like bonk. He's exhausted. Who isn't? Is it over? We did it. Can I move closer to some of this ice that this ice? I don't remember exactly, but I feel like the Cairn of the Weathered Storm used to have some sort of connection to frost or to ice.
It's like winter's peace? No. Something-
That sounds
yeah?
right, something like that.
Oh, good.
I just want to examine it to sort of get a sense of whether it's, I don't know, either spiritual in nature or
It definitely doesn't seem natural, if that's what you're wondering. I mean, it's natural in that it's definitely ice.
right.
Frozen water.
But when you lift it, it feels like it's designed to stay. It's almost permanent in nature.
Protect the space.
it'll take some time for you to divine exactly what it means, but I mean, you could take that time now, but it'll take you a day.
I won't.
Macris makes a phone call that she isn't sure will be picked up. She's gonna call any percent's phone.
It rings. Rings.
Dante walks up to Macris, I guess, and Troyan. We'll find him. I wouldn't know who we're calling. I'm sorry. I shouldn't assume. That's fair.
Send a text. Success.
Is there a way to check on downstream without going there?
I'll go. Apotheosis stands up at this point, dirty, disheveled, unbowed. The ride is over. I have duties elsewhere.
I think all of Downstream should return. Do what you want, but just, you've done so much for us, and
No.
I called any percent away.
He stays.
I need to see the heart.
Part of them.
Sorry. That's fair.
All of Downstream minus my
Minus Dante.
Apotheosis just looks at Dante for a second, and then, in a manner that doesn't quite seem natural to her, but maybe that emphasizes how important it is,
He moves up to her and places his hand on top of hers.
see you soon. She lifts her hand, and Packet Loss into the moon both turn to the moon, like looks at their helmet and just like, and just picks it up. And then there's this like, and then says no, and then leaves your favorite helmet
Oh,
on the site. And then you hear, shortly after they leave, Juan calling out, "More joining us." And Zach is pulling behind him two people.
oh my god, dude.
He's in Glabro.
Yeah, I bet.
Pulling behind him any percent, and cleaves the lie, and then places them down at the base of the ritual circle. His body is covered in soot. His hair singed in so many different places. The beard he was just beginning to develop, like, clearly is gonna have to go. He sits down hard. They're alive. And then he
Bonk. Oh god. Oh. I'll move to Zach and just make sure that he's in a comfortable position. And not that I don't trust the kid, but I also just want to get a sense of the state that Please the Lie and any percent are in. Alive, but how bad is it?
They're fine.
Okay.
They're not conscious. but they'll live. They're Guru.
Yeah, sure.
Just add them to the pile, I guess.
Slade, who has since descended from her tree. I want my knife back.
It's in a volcano.
Holy shit.
What?
It fell in the volcano. It was your knife, old goose. Sorry.
No. To be honest, that's kind of cool.
Trian digs her flask out of her pants and takes a sip. Because
Sorry.
the gravity...
She's had it the whole time.
the gravity of everything that's happened over this fucking night is all starting to
If there
settle in.
was any bacteria in it, it is.
Oh, it's
well
true. They've been.
sanitized.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's been cleaned.
That's right.
As the three of you just try to make sense of what's happened here, there are still, aside from the Northern Guard, which we'll deal with at another
They're
point,
partying up at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah, we can just hear them like doing like
Oh, donuts.
or whatever. Whatever, yeah.
Celebratory donuts.
Burnouts, yeah.
of the Guru on the island, there are three for whom you do not know their fate. Sky, Dew, Dusk.
Hmm.
Right.
And I think we'll end the session here.
Yeah.
All three of them Wolfborn.
Oh,
That was my thought, Ellie's spot. Yeah.
Well, it was in a pocket.
yeah.
But
The clave was like tucked into the
I had to get rid of some weight. Get rid of your. No, I'm kidding.
Toss it into the fire!
Yeah. Oh god.
Kate,
Oh my god.
What?
what did you learn this session?
How worried Macros was for Zach.
Yeah.
Okay. Scott?
I learned that because it came down to a roll, a big pooled roll to be sure, with a lot of rage dice, I learned that I was ready to give up just about anything to make sure that this succeeded.
Elizabeth?
That Troyan is far more pragmatic than sentimental when she has to make a difficult decision. The succeed at a cost was a no-brainer to her.
Kate, you want to call somebody out?
They both feel easy. Liz, you're next to me. Fucking.
They're both easy. Just choose the one next to you.
Fucking holding onto the side of a fucking volcano and getting Goose to climb on your shoulders,
giving him a-
like, holy shit. Super rude, super glorious, but also super, like, just self-sacrificial and awesome, and what an epic moment that, like, I feel like that's gonna be a moment in our brains for the rest of ever.
A lot of those
Yeah.
today, actually.
Thank you.
A lot of those today.
Oh my god. So Dante took charge of the situation in one unsurprising moment and in one very surprising moment. When he just fucking started verbally biting the BSDs and just being like, get the fuck off our mountain.
No.
That was so cool. Usually he's one who's willing to negotiate when we two are the ones who are just attacking.
Yeah.
And that swapped, and I think it's because he had all of this pressure on his shoulders from the ritual, which then he concluded himself. And anyway, it was just really great.
No, I'm sorry. Or is it just that Dante's learned uncompromisingness from his packmates? You know what I mean?
stubbornness. And,
Maybe.
You know, maybe it's just
if so, that's a really sweet moment too.
feel good about it. And Kate, I really enjoyed the fight with the heavies, to be sure, our fights with the heavies, but there's something about, there's something about not lupus, like a wolf and hispo, fox diving into a foxhole or a badger hole in this case. Just the visual, like, excitement of that also feels very real. And as you said, to channel your patron, to channel what Bonars want to be doing, but in service of something bigger is like just so cool. I thought that was like a standout moment for me from the session, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, all of it, John. But like in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the BSD is offering to help, and us, as is typical, telling them to go fuck themselves. Like, thank you for continuing to offer us things that you know we will most likely just deny.
Yeah, but sometimes you surprise me.
Yeah, true.
But
You never know when we decide that someone is able to be saved.
Yeah.
Okay? And in this one,
We've also now, amongst us, taken enough Arno and Hoglosk that if those triggers ever come up, and I can't quite remember, one of them is violating a Chronicle tenant for Hoglosk, and I can't remember what Harano is, but it's like, those are now actual kind of threats.
They're in play.
They're in play, exactly. And and so for me, something like the BSDs seem sincere in their desire to help. Do you, could you get help for them for a few hours? Like, maybe that would be useful. It's actually a legit kind of quandary to put us in.
yeah.
I mean, we tend to rely on ourselves. And all our
our
the bevy of, exactly, NPC friends.
Yeah.
So one
Hell
One
yeah.
promise that I made to myself when I started on this thing was that your actions would determine the results. I was pretty sure that you'd probably focus and try to get the ritual done. There was an outside chance that you'd be like, well, we don't care about tradition at all. Fuck the cairn.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Let's just save all the lives we can, which would have gone weird because then it definitely some Gaians would have turned on you.
Yeah. Very different conversation.
But in terms of who lived and who died and who is missing, because I know the fates of the three who aren't there, that was going to depend on the choices that you made. And there were several points, this most recent one wasn't the only one, but there were several points where I was like, you have the option. You can go here, or you can go here, or you can go here. And depending on where you went, I knew which characters were there and what their likelihood of survival was going to be, whether or not you were present. You elected not to go to the south of the mountain, which you could have, all three of you, been like, you go here, I'll go here. And then you didn't make that choice. That was the correct one from my perspective, because going off alone means that then you would have had to face like 3 of those heavies by yourself. That's a fight that's a lot harder to win. And you might have lost Apotheosis. You also you saved Goose's life. It was possible that Goose was in play. Goose could have died.
Oh yeah.
At which point then you would have had to come up with a new guardian real fucking quick, and it would not have been ideal. Well, then essentially the Karen basically from nothing again. So the right succeeds, but it's almost a new Karen at that point, and that wouldn't have been worth it.
Great shout.
But you saved Brandon's life, for instance. I was half expecting that you'd be like, I cannot risk myself. If I go down, the right fails. Sorry, buddy. And then you kept going, but you didn't. You saved his life. Whether or not he'll appreciate that is another question, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But you made decisions here. What I want to put upon you is that no matter what the fates are of the 3 that you don't know, I want you to know that you made the choices that you made in order to create the story that we have here. And if you're happy with that story, that's what matters. If you're not, then this is the point where I would want you to let me know. Because I was willing to say that there are going to be people who will be hurt, injured, emotionally, physically, or killed off screen depending on your choices. And if you don't feel like that's fair, I want you to let me know. Because I'd rather that the story be one that all of you love than a story that I think is fair. But we can talk about that at another point.
Sweet.
Instead, I want to talk about what's coming up this week.
Run!
Goose is cooked.
No weirdness. No, we can't. Well, I mean, God, I stream, but like,
What is time?
I was gonna say, what's the point after a
Oh my
session like
God.
today? Good lord.
What's the point?
Incredible.
No, I'm doing something very different over on my channel. Last week I started streaming Pentiment, which is Obsidian Entertainment's new game, medieval sort of illuminated text style point and click adventure. I'm actually having a real fun time with it, and the hope is that there will be crimes to solve and mysteries to uncover in ancient, not Bavaria, but the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah. Well, exactly. Kung Fu Fitness new. That's me. Sorry, Tuesday, 6 p.m. You can join me. I stream in character on my channel, Biff the Bouse. You can find me on the Discord too.
What about Friday?
Yeah, Friday we are continuing with Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
To the best of my knowledge, and I think Saturday is as
Saturday
normal
is
as well.
typical. Yeah, you can join me for Arkham Horror the card game. Actually, if there is a chance, I may stream the follow-up through the week. So again, the Discord is the place to find that out, but definitely on Saturday. And then Saturday afternoon, we're starting a new book on Drew Crew.
We finished that old lace bullshit.
God damn.
Bruh, this is the dumbest shit.
And we're starting the secret in the diary, the clue in the diary, something like that.
Yeah.
In the diary.
I love
I bought out.
seriously, guys. Like, I really love when people are here or on the VOD or on the podcast for RPGClinic streams for the game. I'm very happy when people are able to come to my streams. But please, if you can, please tune in for Drew Crew, because it is
Oh my god.
legit ludicrous.
Yeah.
That ending.
Was that it?
There's a lot of dumb endings.
Oh, wow.
Was that it?
One took the cake, I swear.
I would love to stream this week. I would love to stream this week. I'm going to see if I can find the time in and around where my schedule is okay and where it won't be Monday. I can guarantee you won't be Monday. So we're looking at probably Wednesday or Thursday or maybe Friday morning. But we will find out.
What might you stream? If there's anything that interests you these days?
I have to.
You have to. Yeah, of
It's
course.
just the thing is that there is going to be a period of time where I will have a lot of free alone time.
Peggle.
I could just learn to speedrun Peggle.
Yeah, sounds fun.
With that being said, what is happening this Sunday? This coming Sunday?
Another episode of RPGClinic's Werewolf, the Apocalypse, Montreal by Moonlight.
Literal
Whoa.
Christmas miracle.
I can't believe it. Was this the
2 weeks
apocalypse
in a row.
Guys, did we avert the apocalypse? Capital A?
No.
The apocalypse already happened. This was a mini apocalypse.
Apocalypse Redux, yeah.
Small one. Yeah.
Damn it.
This is a skinned knee.
Oh no, weirdness. God damn.
For everybody who's out there in the chat, thank you so much for joining us and being patient with us while we could get this shit back on the road. Look, we game because we love it. We also game because it's something that we find important for us, both for our like emotional well-being and our, just our camaraderie. But we also recognize that real life sometimes comes first, whether that's because we have jobs or whether it's because we have illness. It's been a while since we had a chance to finish this out. I really appreciate you sticking by us. I appreciate the three of you being willing to wrench yourself back into the situation.
It's great.
Super important for that. We don't intend to let the game continue to have these kinds of interruptions, but thank you so much for bearing with us when they do. Special thanks also to, of course, she who knows 10,000 things and bleeds the light invincible. Everyone in Kung Fu Fenris being here, being cool, and of course everybody else in chat. If you've watched this episode, Endless Night is over. Chapter 52 of this session will not be called Endless Night. It will be called something else. So Therefore, if you have thoughts on how this went, how this 4-episode arc went down, please let us know. Meantime, I am going. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Bye. Woo. Bye.